okay, baby, but don't hurt yourself with that big juicy hog of yours.
In hard times, or when a man has worked at a job 30 years, they give him a watch, kick him in the butt, and say, hey, a computer took your place, daddy. That's hard time.
We go now live.
This is where we live.
Are you ready to get your world rocked?
That's what I'm talking about.
You ready?
Oh, wait. So we're just gonna wing it?
There's a big difference between winging it and seeing what happens. Now let's see what happens.
And now.
Right now.
And now, it's Senning Show. With your host, John Senning.
And I be catching them northern black like on the 10-pound test. Smoke cess, never fast, take a guess. I be the early morning stone pimp. Straight limping, rooms farm drinking. At the party, big booty pinching. Chilling. Like
Coming to you live from the stankiest county in all of the state of Florida. As acknowledged by our dear friend Monica. Welcome to Senning Show. I'm John Senning. He's Dizzy. We're freeballing today, but it's also a Wild Fork Friday, meaning that my dear friends at Wild Fork Foods have hooked me up with $100 in Wild Fork money to give away to you fine folks today. 1-800-771-1025. Lots to get to today, while also nothing to get to at all. Danielle will be joining us at 2 o'clock. We'll dig into one for the ladies. Did Monica try to walk back her Pinellas County comments?
A little bit. Thinks that I was just stirring up the trouble. Listen, I was just reporting the news.
Yeah, no. You're a truth teller, my friend. And I mean, we heard from multiple people across Pinellas County yesterday. Not mad, not upset, but really just sad, really just downtrodden and hurt by the comments that Monica of JP had to say about Pinellas County. And then I turn on my radio today saying, and I'm not mocking her in a mean way, so Monica, just be fine with this. Oh, I'm going to Safety Harbor tonight. Oh, guess what county that's in, lady?
Yeah.
Pinellas, baby. Best. It did, and I was thinking last night about like things I could say or ways to get into a battle about it, but I'm not here, and nor do I want to trash Hillsborough County. This isn't about me saying, no, your county sucks. This is more about me speaking up for the good name of St. Pete, of Pinellas County, and letting it be known we are not a dirty place. We are not an old place. We are a place with character. We are a place you want to put down roots and raise a family, okay? So I don't know what ever happened over here that hurt her, but I'm ready to defend. I'm ready to stand on business.
Yeah, stand on business. Shrill for your county, dog.
Yeah, I put on.
You put on for your city?
You're damn right.
Yeah.
I absolutely put on.
I like that.
For my city. One thing real quick. I partnered up with my friends at Wild Fork, and I posted a reel. It was the first time I ever did anything like this. It was It was very, I felt like a TikTok star for a second. I went through the whole editing of putting it together. So if you please go to the Bone Instagram or to my Instagram at the John Senning, throw a like on it. Say something that makes the people at Wild Fork think I'm cool. Be like, man, you're so cool. Wow, cool vid.
I only eat at Wild Fork now.
Yeah, I eat Wild Fork all my life because of you. Whatever you want to put in there. The thing that's bringing me great joy, and I have to say, I'm remiss by not getting to it immediately. I walk in the studio today. One of the first things I do is I look over at my man Diz, and I just look him up and down, make sure he's looking good, looking healthy, looking fine. And I see at the top of his shirt, I see Senning Show logo.
Yeah.
And that immediately warms my heart. I'm like, oh, damn, what a cool shirt. Only thinking that you got a Senning Show shirt.
Yeah.
And then I look a little bit closer. Dude, my man Diz has a Vroom Vroom edition Senning Show shirt with a Senning Show NASCAR.
Yeah.
Dude.
It says my name on the NASCAR.
Where did you get that?
So when I came in today, Mike Cernak caught me in the calf, and we had a little quick convo. He goes, oh, I have something for you. Moose, you know Moose, obviously. He dropped something off for you. I'm like, oh, okay. And I thought, Moose hooked me up with a nice mug like last week or 2 weeks ago, and I open it up. Vroom Vroom Radio.
Dude, that is.
But it comes in a pair.
Dude, I was so close to being like, let me get one.
Yeah.
Dude, this is Moose. This is
Great
absolutely badass.
Yes.
Like, without any hesitation, this is one of the coolest goddamn things I've ever seen. It is a Setting Show NASCAR 102.5 on the side. If you're on Bone TV, theboneonline.com, and probably Facebook maybe.
Awesome.
It is legit one of the coolest things I've seen.
When Danielle comes in, we got to get a photo.
I absolutely love it. I think it is the coolest thing. I think it's the coolest thing ever. Thank you so much. What a thoughtful gift. That is so cool.
I don't even know if I want to wear it after today. I think I kind of just want to maybe just keep it for NASCAR events if I don't hang it up somewhere. Like,
I would tell you, I'd put it in a frame today.
Yeah.
I'd put it in a frame today
Yeah.
and put it in the man cave or something, because that is what a very cool thoughtful thing to make. It is
love you, dog. Good looking out, bro.
The thought that I had before I got to that was the amount of people, and I don't know what people are into, and I know thousands of people potentially listen to this radio station. There have been a couple videos and pictures, including the one from Wild Fork where I'm wearing my William Byron shirt.
Yep.
And the amount of vroom vrooms that I see in the comments brings me great joy.
Vroom Vroom Radio, baby.
Vroom vroom, baby. So here's the deal. Here's how we're going to give away these Wild Fork gift certificates. You may know, you may not know. It's WrestleMania weekend, which to me, right next to Christmas, is the greatest weekend of the year. So I will give away two $50 gift certificates to Wild Fork, which will allow you to create a great meal for your family, for your friends, for your party, whatever you want to do. I don't know that you're going to be able to get them in your hands by this weekend for Easter, but in theory, because our office is closed down, by the way. There is nobody here. Like,
No.
I can't tell you. Normally we say it's a ghost town in here, and we're being mildly dramatic. There's not a soul here. Like, there is not one single soul here. So you'd probably have to wait to get them to money. But here's the thing. This is stupid. Just be prepared. I'm looking for you to throw a Wild Fork Friday pro wrestling themed dish at me that you will cook. So I was
okay.
I knew that Drew would be good for setting the stage for a couple, so I'm going to throw a couple and Diz, if depending on how quick your brain can work, I'm going to throw at you a couple of the examples on the table.
All right.
A Bam Bam Bigelow brisket.
Ooh, I like that.
Maybe a ravishing Rick Rude rack of ribs. The Nature Boy nachos.
Yeah.
I was proud of this one. The Hulkster ham hocks. So
That's the one you came up with?
yeah, it's a pretty basic idea. All you've got to do is tie together a food item that you'll prepare in some sort of rhyming type fashion or something like that, and I'll hook you up with a $50 gift certificate to Wild Fork. There's locations in St. Pete right here on 4th Street North where I will be tomorrow. I think Diz is going to come through.
Yes, sir.
Dr. Barbecue is going to be on the scene. He's going to be grilling up food, which that's worth going. Just seeing him and eating his food is worth it completely. And we'll be hanging out starting at 11 o'clock a.m. tomorrow right here on 4th Street North. They're also out in Citrus Park, South Tampa, and you can check them out at wildforkfoods.com. So,
I plan on cooking up my Roddy ribeye.
oh, look at that. That's good.
I'm joining in.
That's really good. Yeah. So 1-800-771-1025 if you want to participate in our recipe contest. This one's for you, Monica. Don't forget. Does this sound quiet to you? Is that
No.
quiet in your ear?
No. I think it's just on you.
Oh, no, it is quiet. Stand by.
Oh, you
There
like
we go.
meant to turn
Yeah,
it up.
yeah.
I thought you wanted to talk over it.
Let me see what we have tonight. I'm high as a satellite.
Don't come for the 727. We stay clean.
Every night. Let me see what we have tonight. I'm high as a satellite.
Setting show, you're on the air.
Hey, how about a figure four lamb chops?
What?
Thank you, sir. He said a figure four lamb chops. Like, I respect anybody who tries.
I like the attempt, yeah.
Anybody who tries, I respect. But there's no rhyming. What's it called? Is it called alliteration if it just has the same letter? Like, for example, the Bam Bam Bigelow brisket, all B's. I think that's called alliteration.
Yes.
So we need at least a smidge. Like, you essentially took a wrestling move and then you just put it in front of a food item. I need just a mild case of imagination to get you $50 to Wild Fork. Setting show, you're on the air. Who's this?
How you doing? How about a Rikishi pork butt?
Dude, that's good.
That's pretty good.
That's really good
That's
because
pretty good.
what you did is even though there's no alliteration, you took the fact that Rikishi was known for the stink face, known for putting his butt in people's face, and you tied it right in. What's your name, buddy?
Kurt.
Nice. Are you a wrestling fan, or did you have to Google that real quick?
Oh no, I know who Rikishi is.
Will you be participating and watching any WrestleMania this weekend?
I'm going to be working, unfortunately.
Working at night? What do you do?
Construction.
At 9 o'clock at night? Now I feel like you've created. Now I feel like you've lied and you can't get your way out of it. You're going to be working at 9 o'clock at night on Saturday and Sunday?
So I own the company, so yeah.
So you could take the day off if you own the company,
That's
bro.
the thing, dude. Circle it on your calendar.
Well, hey, if I can get you to come do the work for me, then yeah, I can take it off.
What kind of work are we doing? How dirty are our hands going to be?
Crushing concrete.
Oh God, that's a real man's job. Hang tight. I'm gonna put you on hold. You're gonna get that gift certificate. Good work. The Rikishi pork butt, thoughtful, and man, now the phones are loaded. I wasn't prepared to have to make a vote, so we're gonna have to just take them one by one and then vote on them.
How many wrestlers do you know that kind of was like, well, I'm not fighting Rikishi if that's what he's going to do in that match?
So there is a horrific story. I think it's Kurt Angle.
Got pink eye?
Dude, it's worse than that, dude. I mean, it's so whether Rikishi didn't like him or hold on, let me see. If I can find the audio of him explaining what happened. But supposedly, oh yeah, this was. I don't know if this is going to get us kicked off the air, but oh wait, stand by.
Spicy Mexican food Rikishi decided to eat earlier started upsetting his stomach. He would try and rush to the restroom to squeeze one out, but unfortunately, he wouldn't have enough time to drop the full payload. Rushed and swampy, Rikishi would also forget to wipe his anal cavity. This would prove to be Kurt Angle's misfortune, as he was about to receive a hot and steamy dose of Rikishi's signature stink face. Already aware of the situation,
dude, that's. I mean, Kurt Angle is an Olympic gold medalist.
Yes.
He is a badass man. How do you not nearly end Rikishi's life for doing that? First of all, I think you're onto something by asking, do I have to do that?
Yeah.
If I'm in a match with Rikishi, and if you're not familiar with what we're talking about, in the 90s, Rikishi, a larger gentleman, would just put his bare ass on people's face. It was a different time.
And he wore a thong, people. It wasn't like he was wearing shorts where it's kind of all right. Straight thong, G-string.
Yeah, it was. That would be tough. But I mean, you gotta do what you gotta do. Setting show, you're on the air. Who's this?
Tom, how's it going?
Tom, what's up, buddy?
Man, I got the Stone Cold Smoked Salmon going on this weekend. The Razor Ramon Rack of Ribs.
I like that one.
That is good. All right, hang tight. I feel like this is going to be way tougher than I had anticipated. Setting show, you're on the air.
Hey, what's up, man? I got a few of them. How about, you got Brutus the Barber's Beefcake?
Oh, that's good, dude. That's really good.
George the Animal Meal. George is the Animal Meal.
You may have.
George the Animal.
Yeah, no, I got you. No, you just may have overstepped that. What you nailed it so good. With the what was the first one again?
The first one was Brutus the Barber's Beefcake.
Brutus the Barber's Beefcakes. Yes, that was pretty good. That was really good. So just hang tight. Setting show, you're on the air.
Hey, I was gonna make a savage plate of Randy Macho Nachos.
Randy Macho Nachos. I mean,
not bad.
That's not bad. That's not bad at all. Just hang tight.
These are some good ones.
These are good, dude. This is a lot of pressure. I'm almost regretting that I gave him to the first guy so easily, but he was the first one through. And what was his again?
The Razor Ramon. Was that his Razor Ramon?
What was yours again, Big? Oh yeah, the Rikishi. Yeah. You're good. You're locked in. Line one, Kurt. You're safe, buddy. Setting show. You're on the air.
Hey, John.
Hey.
Hey, I'm looking at the Iron Sheik Kebabs.
Oh, dude.
That's a good one.
That's pretty good, dude.
He's in a pole position.
That's
right
gonna be. That's good, dude. You using your racing lingo over there,
vroom,
dude?
baby.
Man, God,
you proud of me?
What a day, dude. What a day. I have a tear.
It's Good Friday, dog.
Dude, I'm feeling super good. Setting show, you're on the air.
Hey, how about Abdullah the Butcher beef ribs?
I don't know. The confidence wasn't there to start off with.
I respect you and I appreciate it. Dude, I think the guy with the
rikishi butt?
the sheik kebab hung up.
What? Maybe he just wanted to drop a good one.
Dude, maybe.
That sounded weird. I could have worked it better.
Setting show, you were already holding, right?
Yes.
What one did you give me?
The macho nachos.
Oh, yeah, you're out. Sorry.
Yeah, sorry. That's kind of... It's basic. It's good, but, you know.
Dude, the sheik kebab really...
Sheik kebab was awesome.
Setting show, you're on the air.
Hey, John.
Hey, who's this?
Stone Cold Stone Crab.
Lacking imagination.
Yeah.
I mean, I like it, but...
Like, if you would have called in immediately and said, I go, okay, didn't really have time to think.
The stage has been set now. Once you hit Rikishi's pork butt and a sheik kebab, the standard has been raised. Setting show, you're in the midst of Wild Fork Friday. We're trying to give away a Wild Fork gift certificate to anybody who can come up with the best wrestling-themed dish they're going to cook up.
I got the Triple H tri-tip.
Oh, that's pretty good. I'm going to throw you on hold, but you're just holding the spot. Full phone lines. Setting show, you're on the air. What's up?
Hey, how you guys doing?
Doing good. Who's this?
Gus.
What's up, Gus?
Hey, how about it's simple, but junkyard chili dog?
No.
Yeah, just too simple. Too simple. That's all I'd say. Setting show, you're on the air.
Hey, what's up, John? What's up, Dizzy?
What up?
Doing good. How about the Lex Luger torture record ribs?
That's pretty good, and you took it one step further because you included a move with the torture rack.
The finishing move.
Right. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. All right, you're holding a spot now. Setting show, you're on the air. What's up?
Hey, how about Max Moon's marinated medallions?
Maybe a little... Oh, what is this?
Hell yeah, brother.
Hit you with a little Brett the Hitman Hart here. All right, we're going to have to just run through a couple more. I can't, as much as I'd love to do this for the next 3 hours, I just don't think we can. Sending show, you're on the air.
How about the Lex Luger torture
All
record?
right, if you can't turn your radio down, you're automatically disqualified.
Yeah,
Sending show, you're on the air. Also disqualified. Sending show, you're on the air. You've been counted out.
Yeah.
Sending show, you're live. Who's this?
3 count.
Captain Lou's Poblano.
I like the confidence, but
Is this the GOAT? Oh, dude, I knew who that was. Dude, that was Jerome.
Oh,
Legendary Give Dick a Rest caller. He's been hiding for far too long. Looking for a winner here. Setting show, you're on the air.
Hello, my name is Sully.
Hey, Sully, what's up, buddy?
I've got the Hulk Hoagie.
Do they sell hoagies still? That's good. It's not bad.
The Hulk Hoagie. No. You know who this music is?
This has to be Crash Holly's.
I love that you guessed that, but no. It's the excellence of execution. The best there is, the best there was, the best there ever will be.
Yeah, Samoa Joe.
Setting show, you're live.
Booker T-bone steaks.
That's pretty good.
That's pretty good, dude.
Yeah.
And it's like it feels like it's right with the protein, very Wild Fork centric. What's your name?
Brian.
Brian. All right, Brian, I got you, buddy.
Yeah, that was a good one.
You've done it.
And he played to my heartstrings by naming a black wrestler.
Yeah, he did. Was that the first
black wrestler I knew of?
Yeah, it might have been. Hold on.
Probably. Him and the Harlem Heat. I know my stuff, John.
Hold on, we haven't done this in a while. Shout out to Drew Garaba, who brought me a delicious lunch today.
Yeah, thanks, Drew. We were so stuffed from all that food.
I knew that as soon as I brought it up, I knew that was going to be a thing. All right, phone cleanse. Everybody shout out your wrestling-themed dish.
Lex Luger torture record ribs.
Mankind Saco Tacos, baby.
Oh, that's a good one. Oh, no, I hung up.
Odeo Seahawk Tomahawk.
Give me another one. Who's there?
Lex Luger, torture rack of ribs.
You missed it. Somebody already gave us that one. All right. Thank you. Everybody, thank you. Thank you for participating in this stupid game. But congratulations, because you're also getting $50 to Wild Fork.
Yeah.
Which I really swear by this place. Almost all of the food that I eat in my life is from Wild Fork. I'm grateful to be partnered up. Again, go check out the Instagram reel that's up. It's a little video of me on a shopping spree, cooking up some ribs, and go like it and comment on it and something nice like that. Dude, do you remember early on in the existence of this show, we were talking about the things that I like to watch on social media? Do you remember me bringing up
the kid?
Yeah, dude. The Spice King.
The Spice King, yep.
Dude, so the Spice King is I thought I lost it for a second. Dude, I don't know if it's right or wrong to put your kid on social media. Like, I really don't. I don't know. I don't know that. But so he posted this video, and it's very weird because people just hate on him. Like, so much of it is just reading the hate in the comments. And his mom has like a separate account where she's just in the comments fighting for her son's life. Like, she's just in there like fighting with people all day long, like, and getting stiff and saying mean things. But dude, I don't know why this made me laugh so hard when I saw it last night. So I won't play the first video because you wouldn't understand it without seeing it. But and you'll appreciate it because there's a Kendrick tie-in. So he like takes a cell phone and he sets it down on the counter, and then the song Mustard starts up. And then there's kind of like a build up. And then as soon as it goes mustard, he takes a bottle of mustard and he like slams it down on the counter. For some reason, this video has like 3 million views.
What?
Like, I don't know. I would have also thought it would have been like a copyright thing because he's just playing the song from a cell phone, but it has over 3 million views. And when I tell you 98%, and this kid, God love him. I supposedly he has some stuff that is, yes,
okay.
that is, well, that might actually be the video.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Dude, I don't think I ever played anything. Here, let's see if we can play it from over there. Can you hit?
He looks like
Yeah.
I had to pull it back.
Yeah. Because he seems like a sweet kid, and he may have something going on.
He does that. And he's just kind of presenting.
Yeah, he's not doing anything.
That's crazy.
He's not doing anything at all.
He looks like a grown man.
Dude, I will tell you, I don't know if they're like pumping him full of testosterone or something, but all of a sudden this kid who I think is like 10, 11 years old has a full-blown mustache and again, maybe this isn't funny, but my account needs attention. But it was funny to me. So 3 million views and 90% hate-filled comments, and this was the next video that he posted.
We need to talk. So I was looking at the comments from the mustard video, and I saw some pretty nasty comments. Oof. They were pretty bad. Like, did I offend you guys or something? Was this video offensive to you guys, or the audio? Like, this video has gotten a lot of hate comments, more than my other videos. Like, what is going on, guys? Is the sound offensive or something? I don't know, but can you guys please explain to me why everyone's hating on this?
It's actually kind of sad, and I don't know that if I was this kid's mother that I would. I don't know. They're probably making money off of it, I would imagine.
Yeah, I think they're probably keen to the fact that if you go post a video like this, it's just gonna have one or two things. One, people be like, "Yeah, people are mean," but majority is gonna be like, "Hey man, shut your fat ass up."
Well,
you know what I mean?
And that's the thing is that also I don't know if he's adopted. This is just an observation, not that it means anything. His mom is like a old Jamaican woman.
What?
He's a little white kid.
His mom's Miss Cleo,
and his mom is like straight up Miss Cleo vibes. Like, she has like long white dreads, and she's just very like.
Hear me now.
She'll just go in the comments and start burying people. And I at first I laughed, but now when I'm watching it in real time, I think I may be more sad than I think it's funny.
If I was a teenager and that video posted, I would absolutely just start slaying him in the comments.
What would be your comment?
Ooh, It would something be towards his weight for sure.
That's the thing.
And looking like a 48-year-old man in a kid's fat body.
And again, he's a small child, so this is rude. He looks kind of like a lesbian woman.
He does.
Yeah, he looks like a full-grown lesbian woman, but he's actually a young kid. And the thing that people mostly trash him for is that, he's large and he just eats. Like, he'll sit down and eat an entire bag of chips and just pour hot sauce all over it. Like, he's the Spice King. He's RC the Spice King 1109. We got to get this guy booked.
Yeah,
we got to get this guy and his mom booked.
We got to get a punch out of him and the other kid from like him and his brother went viral with his like stepdad, and they were like boom. Or whatever.
You're talking about you're talking about. I was gonna say the Rizzler,
the Rizzler's brother,
but it's the Rizzler's buddy. Who,
it's not even his brother.
No, I don't think they're related. No, but those are the Costco people. And they're like, we give it 2 booms. Boom,
yeah.
Boom. Yeah, dude, this guy needs a little Rizzler rub. He needs to get the Costco people and the Rizzler family in his life because he needs a little bit of swag. He's just out there for the taking.
I wish I grew up in this era where all you had to do was some stupid thing and you're like, I'm famous now.
It really is crazy. And I've brought this up before, but just like, I feel that if all of us, pretty much anybody who's on this station, if we put forth the right amount of effort, we could probably all make ourselves social media famous.
You're probably right.
Like, we're just like a little bit of effort away from like being a millionaire.
We could all corner a certain market. Like when I was younger, I was always like, man, if I could just get paid from playing video games and people watching me play video games, I would be awesome. You could do that now.
Dude, you could absolutely do that. That is now a fully plausible career path for you. So don't give up on that dream, dude.
I think we should all push ourselves a little more this year and see who can become famous from one of these things.
I think my Wild Fork thing that I put together, I think is going to be my first TikTok ever. So,
really?
So maybe that'll get the ball. And I also had to use the you ever use the app that everybody uses to like edit up videos like that in TikTok's CapCut? I think is what it's called.
I thought it was just TikTok.
Well, I think they have an element built in, but there's another app called CapCut that allows you to do more and add certain features that you can't do with the TikTok straight up. So I now am borderline familiar with that. So just saying, this could be the beginning of me being TikTok famous. Do you think if you got TikTok famous, like you just started making millions on TikTok, you'd keep the job here?
Yeah, because this would be the leaping off point. I enjoy doing this. This is why I do it for no money at all right now. So imagine me getting paid, and now I can still do this for fun.
That's actually a great point.
Yeah.
you could really stick it to the man, though, and be like, you know what? You guys weren't there to pay me when I was...
Yeah. Now I own CMG.
They might take you up on that.
Yeah, right.
Senning Show, you're on the air. Who's this?
Hello, Mr. Senning. How are you doing, Mr. Dizzy?
Do we want to do this, or
it's your show?
We're doing pretty good. How are you?
I'm doing pretty good. I'll make this quick. I don't want to take up too much of your time. My name is Adam Gray, and I was just wondering if you could pass it on to Drew and ask if he could stop hanging up on me. It's very frustrating. Thank you. Have a great day, gentlemen.
Thank you. What was the name?
Adam Gray.
Thank you, Adam.
Was that legit?
Hello?
Viking guy. I know that hum before I even hear that voice, buddy.
Bro, I got one. Jack Briscoe, Monte Cristo, figure 4 course meal.
Oh, dude, that's pretty damn good, Viking guy.
Thank you, man. Love you later.
I love you. Bye.
Love you later. I'm gonna start saying that.
That was pretty damn good. I gotta say.
Johnny B today told me I don't know if I can say this on air.
Oh yeah, say it.
He goes, "I'm bringing back the word gayfer."
Yeah.
Like that was a strong word we used to use really all the time.
Yeah, it was.
I forgot about that.
It was a different time. It's definitely. I don't know that it's fully come back to the bone. I don't know if the bone has jumped on board yet, but I do think that yeah, slowly but surely.
Yeah, we can build it back. Oh yeah, brother.
Do you remember this is?
Brother. Yes, this would be the Raven from WCW.
Senning Show, you're on the air.
Hey.
Hey.
How you doing today?
I'm doing good. Who's this?
This is Mary.
Hey, Mary. What's up?
Just looking at this about this RC, the Spice King kid.
Yeah. What do you know about him? Are you going to say something that makes us feel bad? Is that what you're here to do?
Yeah, kind of, because it kind of made me feel bad.
Oh, God.
Yeah, the kid's got muscular dystrophy, and he's autistic.
How do you know this?
I just saw it's pulled up on something on Instagram.
Like he has this for sure, you're saying?
Yeah, that's what he says. He says, cooking is one of my favorite ways to get creative, especially since...
You're breaking up, Mary. You're breaking up. I'm sorry. Bad phone connection.
Yeah. Mustard!
I didn't say anything out of line. I didn't think I said anything out of line about the kid.
You say he looks like a lesbian.
I'm a fan.
Yeah.
I mean, what are you doing for his career, Mary?
Yeah. You never heard of the guy till now.
Exactly. I'm out here forwarding the agenda of the RC Spice King while you just try to make us feel bad.
Yeah.
I didn't pick on him. I'm a fan. Sending show. You're on the air.
Oh, sorry, guys. How about junkyard hot dogs?
Jesus, man. Get out of here, dude. No more of the food stuff. We have our 2 winners locked in and locked up, and we're good. Don't go anywhere. We come back. I teased something yesterday, a situation that nobody hopefully ever finds themselves in, but I have the audio instructions on how to get yourself out of it if you do. Very confusing, I know, but you're gonna have to stay tuned to figure out what all that means. If you've considered getting new windows, it's time to get in touch with my good friends at Reese Windows. With hurricane season just ahead, now is the time to protect your home with hurricane impact windows from Reese. They're affordable, energy efficient, and come with a double lifetime warranty, which even transfers when you sell your home, boosting its value. Reese installs windows in just 6 to 8 weeks, and for a free quote, all you got to do is text TRUST to 20129. And you're also going to register for a chance to win $15,000 in free windows. Reese is proud to support St. Jude's Children's Hospital, and they're providing peace of mind for over 50 years. More Setting Show on the way.
You're listening to Setting Show on 102.5 The Bone. Download the free Bone app to listen to us anywhere. Sponsored by Mark Spain Real Estate. Get your guaranteed offer at markspain.com.
Life doesn't stop after you've been involved in a car accident. You've got things to do and places to be. If your car is damaged, call Farah & Farah anytime, 7 days a week. Farah & Farah, Tampa.
Hi, welcome to the IKEA Spring Sale. How can I help?
Oh, hi. It's time for spring cleaning, and I need a total refresh.
Perfect. Huge savings in store and online can help you refresh for less. Save up to 50% off on hundreds of select outdoor, garage, bathroom items, and more.
Oh.
Plus, loyalty members can save an extra 10% on select sale items.
Wow. Now I won't have to spring break the bank.
Shop the IKEA Spring Sale March 18th through April 21st.
Offer valid 3/18 to 4/21/25. U.S. only while supplies last. Selection may vary. See store and IKEA-USA.com/spring sale for details. Restrictions apply.
This little piggy wasn't affected by the market. This little piggy had protected funds. This little piggy locked in college costs. This little piggy had a 1-year plan. And all the little piggies went wee to college land.
Before you know it, those tiny feet will be off to college. Save the smartest way with a Florida 529 prepaid plan. Unlike a regular savings account, the funds are dedicated and guaranteed to cover tuition costs. So when they're ready to go, you are too. Prepaid plans start at $29 a month. Open enrollment ends April 30th.
Great Scott! Back to the Future is now on stage, and it's a jaw-dropping spectacle rapes USA Today. When this baby hits 88 miles per hour, you're going to see some serious entertainment. April 29th through May 4th at Straz Center. Get your tickets yesterday at strazcenter.org.
Our massive Kia mega sale is going on now at Ken Ganley Kia Newport Richey. Buy with 0 down, 1.9% financing, or make no payments for 90 days. Sign and drive a new Kia from just $259 lease per month. 0 due at signing. $25K for 36 months, 10K miles per year, no security deposit required. $259 a month, 0 due at signing. Bad credit, no credit, negative equity. If you earn at least $500 a week, we want to say yes, you're approved for a new 2025 Kia. Get massive savings on over 1,200 new Kias at Ken Ganley Kia Newport Richey on US 19. Ken Ganley Kia NewportRichey.com. Tell them McKinsey sent you, because I want to see ya in a Ken Ganley Kia.
25 Sportage, $17.48 per month per 1,000 finance, 90-day deferred payment through Ally Bank, plus tax, tag, title, and doc fee on approved credit through KMF. Expires 4/30/25.
Insurance companies often play tough, offering you the bare minimum for your injuries. But why settle for less? With me, Mo DeWitt, your Tampa injury attorney, you pay nothing unless we win. Don't let the insurance companies push you around. Injured on the go, just call Mo.
Hey, it's Bruce Woodburn with Cross Country Mortgage, the loan arranger. You know, I've been lending for over 35 years, and I've helped tens of thousands of clients. However, I want to let you know that if you're considering refinancing, stop what you're doing. I think rates are going to get a little better. Now, most mortgage lenders aren't going to tell you that. So I've created a VIP watch list just for you. Now, the only exception to waiting to refinance is if you're drowning in debt and you have equity in your property. Don't get scammed by somebody trying to convince you to refinance right now unless you need debt consolidation. Then contact me right away at 407-706-3313. But if you're waiting to reduce your interest rate or eliminate private mortgage insurance, stop, call me, and get on my VIP wait list. Go to WeBringYouHome.com. That's WeBringYouHome.com. Or call or text 407-706-3313.
Accomplishing goals is hard, but when your goal is to learn a new language, Babbel makes it easy. Babbel is designed with you in mind. From expert-created lessons to conversational video units and even live classes, you can personalize your Babbel experience to be exactly what you need to really learn a new language more easily. Go ahead, set a goal for yourself. Accomplish it with Babbel. Try Babbel for free. Go to BABBEL.com. That's Babbel.com.
1 in 4 Americans have a disability. I'm one of them. I'm also a working mom who cares deeply about making sure every child with a disability thrives by getting their access needs met. We've got a trusted ally by our side. Easter Seals provides children and families the foundation for lifelong success through early learning programs, skills training, and prep for college and career. That's my Easter Seals. Make it yours. Join us at easterseals.com.
Hey, get in. What? Who are you? I'm future you. Constipation with belly pain still coming back? Yeah. Mia, our doctor figured it out. She said it's irritable bowel syndrome with constipation, or IBS-C, and Linzess could help you get ahead of it.
Linzess linaclotide is a prescription medicine that treats IBS-C in adults. It's not a laxative. It's a once-daily pill that helps you get ahead of your symptoms. It's proven to help you have more frequent and complete bowel movements and helps relieve overall abdominal symptoms, belly pain, discomfort, and bloating. These symptoms were studied in combination, not individually. Do not give Linzess to children less than 2. It may harm them. Do not take Linzess if you have a bowel blockage. Get immediate help if you develop unusual or severe stomach pain, especially with bloody or black stools. The most common side effect is diarrhea, sometimes severe. If it's severe, stop taking Linzess and call your doctor right away. Other side effects include gas, stomach area pain, and swelling. Talk to your doctor and say yes to Linzess. Learn more at linzess.com or call 1-800-LINZESS.
Hi, I'm Patrick Thomas.
And I'm Heather Thomas from Bolt Electric, where we believe that the right way is the only way to do home electrical.
We believe the National Electrical Code is really the minimum standard, not the maximum standard.
We believe you deserve better electrical parts and better service.
We believe in ongoing training for our electricians.
Because there's no end to learning and improving.
Because at Bolt, we believe your safety is our core priority. Electrical problem? Call Bolt.
Online at boltelectric.com.
Medical malpractice and nursing home abuse cases are difficult and the stories are heartbreaking. At Bernetti PA, we fight to make sure your story is heard loud and clear. We know you may not have been ready. Call 1-800-BERNETTI. We're ready. Offices Tampa, Lakeland, Pinellas.
A lot of people, when they come in, they'll say, this is my last hope. The next step is getting them in the right arch supports. Our goal is to have that long-term change for them, to see someone that is in pain. I change things for them. See how we can help you with a free fitting at the Good Feet store.
I'm Ultima Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. Every time one of my children started driving, it was terrifying. Thousands of accidents happen across the country. We see it every day. If you've been injured in a car accident, call us.
Dial Pound Law or visit forthepeople.com for an office near you.
Now, back to Real Raw Radio, sponsored by Anajar and Levine, accident attorneys. Call 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
You might know nothing, but at least you'll know that thing. Brought to you by Just Call Mo, Tampa's injury attorney. That thing. It's time for That Thing, right now on Senning Show.
1, 2, you know what to do.
Come on. Come on. Yeah. Come on.
represent your side like me. Round here, if you stick, you catch a hot one.
Welcome back. We're freeballing on a Friday. I'm John Setting. He's Dizzy. At the John Setting, at Dizzy for Mayor on your social medias. If you're hesitant to call all week long, Friday's a good day to do it. A little looser, a little lighter compared to the already loose and light days. 1-800-771-1025. Dude, I saw, so there's a big, it's called Stagecoach. It's, have you ever heard of it? It's like
No.
I think it's technically still Coachella, but it's.
Oh, it's all like
it's country, yeah. So, dude, one of the close to headliner.
I see what
on the
exactly where you're going
on the
with it.
second, I think the second night is dude Nelly doing the country grammar. Is what is it? The 25-year anniversary?
Yeah. Oh, see, I didn't even think that was the one you're going to bring up. I thought you were going to be like T-Pain's in it.
Oh, dude, T-Pain. Dude, T-Pain. I think he was also. See, there must be some sort of divide because I think there are some people that do both. Because I know Shabuzi did Coachella and he's also doing the Stagecoach. But, dude, I saw a video of T-Pain from Coachella, and somebody shared it and said, "Why are we messing around? We need T-Pain to do the Super Bowl halftime show."
I remember hearing talks of it when they were like, "Oh, up in the air, like T-Pain would be a great one." Missy Elliott. There's a lot of good performers.
And he's great. T-Pain is great because he's got so many songs with other people that you could then bring them in.
Yeah.
Did you see or hear, let me see if I can find anything quickly. Did you see or hear the album that he did, when was this? 2023, where it's all just covers and he's actually singing all of them?
I heard a couple of them and I was like, T-Pain can hold it out, bro.
I think that the auto-tune thing kind of did more to hurt him than help. I mean, he's still one of the most successful artists of the last couple generations, but like people just assume he can't sing.
Yeah, and he can hold a note. When you hear the small desk performance, he does well. I like T-Pain.
I do too.
Tallahassee Pain, baby.
This is T-Pain. Go ahead and sing, T-Pain. Come on, give us the words. Let's hear that voice, T. T-Peasy.
I used to spend my nights in the courtroom.
And this was all recorded live, like in front of an audience.
Liquor was the only love I've known. But you rescued me from reaching for.
Put some respect on T-Pain's name.
And brought me back from being too far.
I think this one got a lot of run, and if I have to guess, I think the Bone listeners will probably appreciate this a little bit more. Stand by.
Gathered in gathered in blood masses, just like witches said, black masters. Evil minds that plot destruction, sorcerer of death destruction.
T-Pain, if you need him, the man can sing. Put him, book him. I could see, based on the trajectory of what they've been doing at the Super Bowl, I think T-Pain is a very legitimate option for the for next year's Super Bowl.
Yeah, especially since Jay-Z's been in charge of it. I think he wants to, highlight hip-hop music overall. And it's kind of like you said, he could bring in other artists. He could do a lot of country in it. He's the right choice.
I think he really is in this day and age. And I think you'd probably more crossover appeal than you might think on the surface. Like I think a lot of people, whether you're into rap, hip hop, anything like that, I think probably know a lot of T-Pain songs. If you had to tell people to list like the 10 biggest fears that they have, like think outside of the box, kind of. I feel like being buried alive would be somewhere near the top of the list.
Oh yeah, unconventional fears. That's definitely at the top, one of the top of the list.
You ever see that movie with Ryan Reynolds where he's buried the whole entire movie?
I heard it's great, and I have not found take the time to watch it. And I'm upset about it because every time someone brings it up, I was like, I still need to watch that.
Well, this is the first time that I've thought about it in a while. I don't know. I love a movie. I think there's a name for it, but I love a movie that like takes place in a singular location. Like that Frozen movie is a good example. Phone Booth. You know that one?
Yeah, of course.
That's another great one. Open Water, things like that. The movie that we talked about, Fall, where they're stuck on the, they're stuck on the tower the whole entire time.
Yes,
I like movies like that. So I liked the Buried movie with Ryan Reynolds. I think the storyline got a little weird. But
so like bottle movies.
What do you call them?
Bottle movies. So
is that what they're called?
Yeah, like if it's in TV, it's called a bottle episode where it's all contained in one area and you don't leave that place.
Oh, wow. A bottle movie is a film that primarily unfolds within a single location, often with a limited number of characters.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. I wonder what they say are some of the best they consider the Breakfast Club a bottle movie. Because
I wouldn't consider, like, you're only in the school, but you're in a lot of different parts of the school. I don't know if I guess it works.
Oh,
right?
I will tell you, number 9 on the list of bottle movies is Buried with Ryan Reynolds. Number 8, you ever see the movie Devil? Where they're stuck on the elevator the whole time. That's a good movie.
That is a pretty good movie.
Sleeper good movie. 127 Hours. That's the one where James Franco's stuck in the rock climber.
Urine like you want to do.
Oh, did he drink it?
Yeah.
Oh man, that's how we got free. Some of these I've never heard of before, but I definitely need to check into this list of movies because these are definitely right up my alley. Well, there's a reason why I'm bringing up Being Buried Alive, and I'm going to tell you in 2 seconds. I'm going to actually teach you how to get out of being buried alive if you find yourself in that situation. Sending Show, you're on the air. What's up?
Hey, what's going on, fellas? Just calling about the T-Pain no auto-tune. My man's got some pipes, but I want to put you on something.
All right, put me on.
T-Pain mashup with Kurt Hugo Schneider, and it's like about a 3-minute video. It's 7 years old off YouTube, but that goes hard. Let me tell you.
It's called T-Pain mashup.
T-Pain, if you type in T-Pain...
Oh, I got it. No, I got it. I got it right here. All right.
Yeah, check it out, man. It's really, really good.
All right, I'll check it out. Thank you.
Do you remember the T-Pain song, The Robbery, when he was with Nappy Heads?
No.
It was a big song here in Florida. And it's like, your wallet, your keys, get on your... I'll play it in the break. How did you live in Florida this long and never hear it?
What does that go back to? I mean, I moved here in 2002.
Oh,
yeah, I moved here in 2008.
Maybe a little earlier.
I moved here in 2008.
Okay, that makes sense then.
Oh, so it's just him without auto-tune.
Close at 3. What's the chances of you rolling with me? Oh, she vibing, she rolling, she rolling.
Oh, I like that.
He's a funny guy, too.
Yeah, she tripping, she playing.
So this clip has been going viral and people have thoughts on it, but I want to play the audio for you and hear what you think. There's a whole I guess you would say graphic that goes along with it as well.
If you're buried alive, use your shirt to cover your mouth, which will filter the dust. Then focus on breaking the coffin open with small, controlled movements. If you manage to break through, try to move the rushing dirt towards the empty spaces at your feet, working your way up the side.
You don't think this would work?
Not at all.
Well, first of all, I would say the biggest gap in logic in this video is that who's being buried in a wooden coffin these days?
Yeah.
Like if somebody was, well, first of all, why is someone being buried alive?
And you only have about 2 feet of room to punch.
Well, that's why you have to use the short punches, dude. Yeah, exactly. Just like
the Kung Fu punch where you hold your palm out and then...
Yeah.
Towards the empty spaces at your feet, working your way up the sides. Then slowly sit up. As the dirt falls, continue to push it into the coffin until you can stand up. Then start pushing the dirt upwards and out of the grave. If you're...
Dude, I think I could. If you put me in a wooden coffin, I think I could totally get out, dude.
I think soon, let's say you get past the first steps. You put the shirt over, you start punching, you break it. As soon as that dirt comes in, you go, oh, God, oh, God, oh, God. Like, you're going to panic.
That's the part that I think he left out of his video was don't panic.
Yeah.
Was don't panic when the when the dirt starts falling on top of you. Could you imagine, though? And I think this has happened somewhere, but, like, they think you're dead. They think you're dead for whatever reason, and they put you down, and then you just, like, wake up, and you're not dead.
And you're down there. It's completely dark. And Ryan Reynolds, he had a phone, right? That was going.
Yeah, he had his cell phone. I was just reading the. Hold on. Paul is a U.S. truck driver working in Iraq. After an attack by a group of Iraqis, he wakes up to find he is buried alive inside a coffin with only a lighter and a cell phone. It is a race against time to escape the claustrophobic death trap.
So he was in Iraq when he got caught. And
no. Oh yeah, I guess he was. Yeah, I guess he was. Yeah.
Did you see it? I thought you said you saw it.
No, I did, but I mean, see, watching a movie once in 2010, I might as well have never even seen it.
Okay,
I remember he's in a damn coffin the whole time, and that's all I really recall. And then he was trying to get himself out.
Paul Conroy has a lighter, a cell phone, 90 minutes of oxygen.
I need $1 million probably left to die in his coffin.
And very few options.
Now, he was in a wooden coffin, so if he did follow this guy's directions, he'd probably would have got out a lot quicker.
Well, you know how he got out.
We are running out of time, Paul. Wait. I need to know my name. What's going on right now? These guys know where we live. Do not go back to the house. Ryan Reynolds.
What are you doing right now to help?
You know what else is a bottle movie, I think, is in a weird way, is that movie that we both watched not that long ago.
Oh, yeah, I was thinking about it. I was about to bring that up.
The Amber Alert movie?
No. That's what you're talking about.
I guess, right?
No, I was thinking of Frozen.
Yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah, I mentioned that.
You said that part?
I did. Yeah, it's fine. Whatever.
When you were going through the list?
Yeah,
well, you flew through them.
Yeah, I flew through it.
Oh, I was supposed to know
honestly, dude, I was talking about the Frozen. I was talking about the other Frozen, anyways. I was talking about the one with
my shirt back.
I was talking about the one with the princesses. So it was. This is Moose's shirt. Thank you, Moose. You're the best. I appreciate you. Thank you for always listening to everything I say. Setting show. You're on the air.
I love Fridays.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi. Who's this?
Hi, Carrie.
Hey, Carrie. What's going on today?
It's interesting. Yeah, no, it's interesting you guys are mentioning this because I just read something. Well, burying people alive, they started attaching bells to them and stuff like that. So they would have people stay at the grave. And then when they would ring the bell, because they accidentally buried a person alive, that's where the term Saved by the Bell came from.
I do remember that. I didn't know what the dolls, but I do remember the bell thing.
No, I think she said bells.
Yeah.
Yeah, no dolls.
Yeah,
just
Saved
bells.
by the Bell.
Yeah, sorry, he's not listening to anything you're saying today.
I don't care.
Wait, what
but
what were you reading? What kind of reading are you into where it's teaching you things like that?
It popped up on my Facebook. Just old time stuff. I don't know.
Well, and why were they accidentally burying people alive so often that they had to have a system?
I don't know. I think it had something to do, I don't know. They thought they were dead back in, London, but they would actually, since they didn't have many spaces for, to bury people, they would actually take back up the coffin, and they would find scratch marks, and then they would place the new dead, and they would bring the old bones. So then that's when they said, okay, we've been putting, alive people that are alive, burying them alive.
Some bells down
so
there.
let's attach a bell.
Well, thank you.
So then they would have a person, they would have a person just watch the grave shift. That's where the grave shift also came from.
Dude, you've taught me something here today. I appreciate that. Thank you for calling. To think that it was such a problem that they were burying people alive that they had to put bells on people. Did you know that Saved by the Bell that's where that came from?
I heard it on this show called Traders where they buried the people once, and they're like, "This is where they get the term Saved by the Bell." I'm like, "Oh."
You learn something every day. Yeah. Do not go anywhere. When we get back, Danielle is going to join us. It's time for One for the Ladies. And I will say this. Danielle has a bombshell announcement that she is going to make on the program. I don't want to give away too much, but I'll say there are big things coming in the next week if you're a fan of everything Tampa Bay. And Danielle is going to announce... I've said too much. She's going to announce something. That's all there is to it. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back in just a minute with more Setting Show. The time to go solar is now, and you need to do it with Solar Bear. The average Solar Bear customer is saving over $2,000 per year by switching to solar. Solar Bear is a local company that's been in business for over 10 years and served over 10,000 satisfied customers. And they have a 4.7-star Google rating with over 1,300 reviews. That's how they got to be the #1 solar installer in the state of Florida. Storm season is coming. I was talking to my neighbor the other day. We're already both just plotting and scheming and just hoping that, we don't have to deal with what we did last year. But one of the worst parts, being without power. You go solar with Solar Bear, you get a backup system. So not only are you going to be with power when the power goes out, but you will have no electric bill. Because right now, They're offering 12 months completely free. Yes, you heard me correct. That's right. No payments for 12 months. Make that decision. Go solar with Solar Bear today. Give them a call or check them out at solarbear.com.
You don't see on that Patron, you should get like me. I'm about you a choice.
You're listening to Setting Show on 102.5 The Bone. The Bone Bonus is back. Money. Starting Monday, you can win $1,000 throughout the day just by listening to The Bone. You work hard and deserve this. Plus, we're pretty great, so why not listen? The Bone Bonus, starting Monday on 102.5 The Bone. Presented to you by Farah & Farah, Tampa's accident attorneys. FarahandFarah.com.
Spring into savings at Crown Kia because it's all about location.
And Abby, it's all about selection. We have a sea of new Kias out there.
Over 400 new Kias available to choose from. Hurry in to shop our huge selection of no tariff inventory and save on a new Kia. Drive for only $219 a month.
Plus, no market adjustment or dealer installed options.
Crown Kia, the better way to buy.
And service.
CrownKia.com. For lease information and more details, call 1-800-371-0942.
Storm season is approaching. Make sure that the roof above your family's head is safe, sound, and secure by going to universalroof.com for Universal Roof and Contracting. They are veteran-owned, and they've been in business for 32 years. Get a free roof inspection and monthly payments as low as $115 if you need roof replacement or repairs. universalroof.com for Universal Roof and Contracting. That's universalroof.com.
I'm John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. Why should you hire America's largest injury law firm for your case? There's lots of reasons. Just like there's a reason millions of people called us last year in their time of need. When it comes to fighting for justice and compensation, millions of people across the country trust us to go to battle for them. We became the largest injury law firm in the world for a reason. There's only one Morgan & Morgan, forthepeople.com. Injured? Dial pound law or visit forthepeople.com for an office near you.
This is a cat named Mo, and All-American Gunslingers, Newport Richie's #1 gun range, wants you to know that education is the key to safety and shooting is a diminishing skill, so classes and training are crucial. All-American Gunslingers has training from holster draw to pistol intro and rifle and skill drills. And don't forget, League Night is a friendly competition with new and advanced shooters every Thursday, 7:30 to 9:30, with prizes awarded weekly. All-American Gunslingers, your rights right down the street from the Gulf of America, your safety, your freedom.
At Bernetti PA, our team will tell you that our #1 priority is striving for the best customer service in the industry. I'm honored by the number of referrals we get from our current and past clients. They trust us. Why shouldn't you? Call 1-800-BERNETTI. We're ready. Offices Tampa, Lakeland, Pinellas.
Great Scott! Back to the Future is now on stage, and it's a jaw-dropping spectacle raves USA Today. When this baby hits 88 miles per hour, you're going to see some serious entertainment. April 29th through May 4th at Straz Center. Get your tickets yesterday at strazcenter.org.
If Heineken Silver was a 60-second radio ad, it'd tell you all the stuff you need to know in only 30 seconds to keep things light and refreshing. Seriously, time me. Heineken Silver, a world-class light beer that's surprisingly crisp and refreshing. Made with only premium quality ingredients and just 2.9 grams of carbs and 95 calories. All without compromising on taste. Heineken Silver. Order now at Heineken.com/silver. Must be 21 and older to purchase. Enjoy Heineken responsibly. Whew. 30 seconds. That's it. Done. Peace.
If you're hurt, accept no substitute. Call Farah & Farah, Tampa.
Old Salt 32nd Annual Spring King of the Beach Tournament and Festival is April 24th through the 26th. King of the Beach is the premier spring fishing tourney. Fish big money. Get all the details at oldsaltfishing.org.
Injured? Take back control of your life. Call Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys at 1-800-747-FREE.
This Ram Truck Month, Jerry-owned Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram is making it easier than ever to get behind the wheel of a new Ram. With over 1,000 vehicles in stock and zero down, 0% APR, and zero payments for 90 days during our Zero to Ohm sales event. Plus, we're proud to sponsor the Country Thunder Music Festival in May. It's all happening at the #1 Ram dealer in the U.S., Jerry Ohm. Tampa is Ohm Country. Online at jerryohm.com. Call 1-800-840-0798 for complete details.
I'm Doug Bernetti. Growing up, I learned how hard it can be to make ends meet. At Bernetti PA, We help people every day with debt collection calls, credit card debt, home foreclosures, and bankruptcy cases. If you have questions, call 1-800-BURNETTI. We're ready. Offices Tampa, Lakeland, Pinellas.
Thinking about buying your first home? Now, with Third Federal, you can buy your first home and pay no PMI. Hi, I'm Mark Stefanski, Chairman and CEO of Third Federal. Private mortgage insurance, or PMI, can cost thousands of dollars over the life of your loan. And you may not realize PMI doesn't protect you. It only protects the lender in case of default. But at Third Federal, you can buy a home with just 5% down and no PMI. Plus, first-time home buyers get $750 off a closing cost. So if you're thinking about buying your first home, go for it and visit thirdfederal.com.
Even before you find a home, lock in 6.50% APR 6.56% on a 30-year fixed-rate purchase mortgage. Rate lock renews automatically to current rate after 60 days or any time upon request. APR reflects 15% down for $350,000 loan amount. Rate requires automatic payment program and is subject to change. Restrictions apply. See conditions for closing cost coupon at thirdfederal.com/FTHB. Equal housing lender.
It's starting to get warm, and you know what that means. Time to turn on your air conditioner. And trust me, you want to make certain that your HVAC system is working properly before the real heat gets here. But if you need a new system, Climate Design has rebates now through the month of May. So if you've been thinking about switching out your unreliable HVAC system with the new one, Climate Design Home Services has you covered. Earn up to $1,300 off brand new Train systems, and Climate Design will match it with up to $2,600. That price cannot be beat in this Florida heat, folks. Give Climate Design Home Services a call today and ask to speak to a comfort specialist. Having peace of mind, knowing your AC is in working order before you need it, that is reinsurance that you can feel good about. Go to climatedesign.com. That's climatedesign.com, or give them a call, 727-295-1572.
I'm Ultima Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. Every time one of my children started driving, it was terrifying. Thousands of accidents happen across the country. We see it every day. If you've been injured in a car accident, call us.
Dial pound law or visit forthepeople.com for an office near you.
1025 The Bone. Real Raw Radio. WHPT, Sarasota, Tampa, St. Pete. And 107.3 WXGL HD2 St. Pete. Live from the WeatherTight Windows studio. And now, back to Senning Show. With your host, John Senning.
Boy, mad at you. I had to get back at you. I had to get back at you. I just bought a mansion in Malibu. You know how I
Welcome back to Senning Show. I'm John Senning. He's Dizzy.
Yeah, you got me throwing blue strips, bad tits in a strip club.
And every Friday at 2 o'clock, we are joined by Danielle. You can hear her on Magic 94.9. You can see her at her local gym, Elevate. StPete.fit is where you can find it. At
right.
Radio Danielle on Instagram. How you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing really, really good. I feel like I hyped up your big announcement that we should get it out of the way. This is really, really, this is huge.
I'm excited because I have been with the Lightning. This is my 10th season with the Lightning.
Wow.
And when I started, I was doing every home game and I was plaza hosting, which is like so fun. And you go out, basically the plaza host is like the hype person for everybody before they go into the game. So we tell you about all the sponsors. Like I go around and find out what's going on out there. It's a very easy and very natural job. And I've always been like, hey, if you need like something else, let me know. And I've just, I love the organization so much. They just do such a good job. And so about a week ago, I got a phone call with an idea. And Brian Briesman goes, I know you're super busy. And I'm like, I am, but if it's the right thing, like I'm going to figure it out. So he says, we have this idea basically for a pregame live stream, and it would be on YouTube. I'm like, okay, intriguing. Oh, tell me more. And he said, so it'd be you and it'd be Braden Coburn. And I'm like, yes, awesome, great. Former Lightning player. He didn't realize it until we did our dry run. Braden didn't realize it until we did our dry run this past Tuesday. But Our kids have played hockey
Oh,
together in the
really?
past. So, and then he said, we're going to reach out to some other people as well. And so it is myself, it is Braden Coburn, and it is Ryan Malone.
Whoa.
And we're doing like a YouTube live stream, and
That's
they're
awesome.
doing it. We're just going to be doing it before the home games. It's called Sticks and Stools.
Sticks and Stools.
Which I learned from the guy out there that handles all the production, all the radio stuff, that it's Sticks and Stools is like an industry term to tell, like, if you're doing something on TV, sticks would be the stick mics, and then stools, obviously. But they obviously turned it into hockey sticks and stools. So I've seen some renderings of like a logo that looked pretty freaking amazing, and we did like I said, a kind of a practice run, didn't go anywhere. Just to see if we could keep up with each other. And I felt so bad for Braden Coburn because, like, I go into the situation knowing I know exactly who he is. I got stories on our kids, playing hockey together. My nephew is in class with his son right now. Like, I know all this stuff.
He's like, oh, this is all news to me.
He's like, who's this girl? Like, who is this girl?
Yeah.
What did she can even do? So I spent the first half an hour trying to tell him, like, we'll be good.
Yeah.
I have a little bit of experience.
I know
here.
you.
I have a little and I didn't want him to feel like he had to carry the whole thing either, right? Like, I want him to know, like, I can bring the experience of hosting something like this to the table. And he had no idea if I had ever done anything in front of a camera before in my life.
Where is it going to be filmed? Where will you be?
So if you are coming into 4th Thunder Alley, there's that big Corona Bay, like outdoor bar area. It's got all the seating and stuff. Yeah. If you follow that around, so now you're kind of walking on the other side of Amalie Arena. They set us up in the shade over there. So we're kind of on the back end of that bar. It's also where they just moved. It's like right across from Tampa Bay Sports.
So Sticks and Stools will debut this Tuesday.
And I guess it's, 7, because the game's at 8:30,
Yeah.
so we'll be 7:30 to 8.
On YouTube.
Live. Yep.
7:30.
Yep.
Live on YouTube.
I'm so
Sticks and
excited.
Stools. Danielle, our beloved Danielle, Braden Coburn, and so are the other characters involved all the time, or they will come and go through the game?
I think it's me, Braden, and Ryan Malone the whole time. I think and the goal is to do it home games for the postseason. And
That's very exciting.
Yeah,
that's very, very exciting. And it's got to feel pretty cool to be on there. What I imagine is short list of local media personalities to call when they're looking to launch a new venture.
Like, what a compliment. I looked up at my husband. I'm like, I am on a 3-way text right now with Braden Coburn and Ryan Malone. Like, what is this life? This is crazy.
That's awesome. That's really, really cool. That's everybody watch it, stream it, put it on your big screen before you watch the game on Tuesday, and for every home game, Sticks and Stools. That's so exciting, and that's breaking news. The first, I don't think I'd seen anything on social media.
I don't think they've announced it yet.
So
because I was asking if I was allowed. I'm a rule follower. I will not break a rule, especially if I haven't done it yet and I really want to do it. I won't. You know me. I won't. I don't break rules. So I asked and I was given permission, but I do think I'm the first one to say anything about it.
Her and Monica both have that thing. No rules ever broken.
Do you also hate Pinellas County? Well, I guess not.
I don't hate Pinellas County. Yeah. I definitely love Pinellas Park.
Okay.
Yeah, it's got its wrap.
She started weird, right?
I didn't know where she was going with that. Yeah, and I hate to just keep this thing going, but Monica sadly said she thinks Pinellas County is dirty.
The whole thing?
I mean,
there's a lot of nice spots.
There really is.
Pinellas County, I'm pretty sure, and I don't know if this was brought up, I think it's the largest county in the entire state of Florida.
It is
most densely populated?
Yes, that's what it is. It's the most densely populated county, which, factually could lead to it being a little dirty. But
where does she live? In
Hillsborough? She lives in Hillsborough.
Carrollwood.
She lives in, by the way.
Carrollwood.
Yeah. What do you?
I might as well be in Pinellas, honestly. If we're talking,
Carrollwood?
I don't mean it in a bad way, but yeah, that's got it. Just like Pinellas, it's got its areas.
Oh, you're saying okay? I thought you were saying like geographically.
We all have our areas, right?
By the way, Monica did text me as much as we've been piling on her about her comments about Pinellas Park. Hillbilly Jim Possible burgers. That was pretty good. We were coming up with wrestling themed food dishes earlier. It's WrestleMania weekend.
Oh yeah, I know. I have it recording right now. I have all the events.
I can't tell.
What do you have recording? What's recording right now?
So what I do is like there's a pre-show to the pre-show, and honestly, that's where I get all my information so that I can place my bets for the weekend. So obviously, I need to be taping that now, and then I'll go watch it as soon as I get home. Family, who needs them? I'm going to say, pardon me, kids. I got to go sit and watch this pre-show.
Pardon me, kids. It shouldn't be pardon me, kids. It should be
gather
boys.
Around.
Gather around. You live in a house full of men.
Why would I ever?
I guarantee you put on WrestleMania.
I know.
The house would be buzzing.
Yeah.
The vibes would be immaculate.
Absolutely. Do you know that I have literally not even left car line talking through my teeth like this while I'm smiling at the people that I'm waving at so I don't look psycho because my kids kids are already wrestling in the back seat. I need to show them grown men doing this and that
will
people
be
cheer
boys.
for it.
Boys will be boys. You got to embrace that masculinity in them.
You could have the next Hardy Boys.
I'm not trying to have the next.
Call, Bo. That's a good call.
I did watch wrestling way back in the day.
I think I remember you
like
telling
the
me
Owen
this.
Hart and what was it, Bret Hart and Owen Hart?
Yes. Those
I
are
watched
some
them.
of my
The
favorites.
Undertaker. Who else was Stone Cold Steve Austin?
Okay.
Derek has no idea. Derek did not know that The Rock had a career before acting.
He just thought
Had
you started
no
with acting.
clue.
That is insane.
No idea.
Man, you know what? As much as I could be wrong, but I feel like with Derek just the same. If he sat down and watched an hour of WrestleMania, he would be.
Nope. You got to
totally
give Derek
enamored.
you got to give him like a history documentary. Peaky Blinders. Anything where it's got like cars from the 20s. They'd be like, "This is really from the 30s, but it's a pretty good show otherwise."
But there's just something. There's so much pomp and circumstance and just excitement. I just showed Dizzy the unveiling of the stage of the WrestleMania stage. You should have saw him. He almost cried.
It's true.
He was like, "Oh my god!"
Well, like I said, pregame to the pregame.
It's so beautiful.
Wrestling is just men's soap opera.
And so much
With body
more.
slams.
And so much more.
And now, Hollywood gossip, reality TV, sandwich making tips. This is For the Ladies with Danielle on Senning Show.
If I can, I had compiled a couple things from the week that I thought would be intriguing to throw at you. If that's okay.
I never know how to feel in this situation.
But mostly I pick things that I know are going to make you borderline uncomfortable.
Okay.
So you should know
I
how to
do
feel.
know how to feel
You should know how to feel, and it's uncomfortable.
I always come in hopeful, you know?
Yeah, well, we like to push each other to the boundaries. That's what we do around here. Do you have an air fryer?
Oh, yeah. I used it that last night.
Oh, really? This is going to be perfect then. It's a kitchen device that many of us cannot live without. Most have shunned away their oven completely in favor of an air fryer with its rapidly circulating hot air. And while they're renowned for being a healthier option, experts now reveal another unexpected benefit to the countertop appliance. I don't know how to unveil what it ultimately is the point of this story.
I have no clue what's happening.
You're not going to see it. You're not going to see it coming. See what I did there?
I don't see it.
The phenomenon is being dubbed as air fryer flutters. And Dr. Eleanor Bryant, she's the associate professor of health and eating psychology, and she released a new study saying that the ding that goes off when your air fryer is complete floods your neural pathways with feel-good chemicals, the same exact feel-good chemicals that your body is filled with when you reach an orgasm.
I get it now.
We're seeing a heightened state of arousal due to the combination of novelty, speed, and ease of cooking. The anticipation triggers a cascade of biological reactions, she explained, which starts with the release of dopamine, the body's feel-good motivator chemical. This is also released in somewhat larger quantities during sex, triggering feelings of pleasure and reward.
Mine's not like, mine goes beep, beep, beep.
Oh.
Like, that's not anything crazy.
How does that make you feel?
One.
No, it's
well,
not.
I'll tell you what, it made me feel real good the other day.
Oh,
because
yeah, real good.
I made some knockoff Chick-fil-A nuggets, and I made knockoff healthy Chick-fil-A sauce that was on point. But it was because of the food, not because of the
Tell me
game.
you didn't make a Chick-fil-A sauce with yogurt.
I did.
Oh, God.
How dare you? It was delicious. You would.
Dude, no, it wasn't.
If I gave them
No,
to
it
you,
wasn't.
you wouldn't know the difference.
We would
if
definitely
I
know
gave
the
them to you,
difference.
you would not know the
As
difference.
a man who keeps a bottle of Chick-fil-A sauce stocked and locked at all moments inside his house, I would know the difference if you gave me Greek yogurt sauce.
Greek yogurt. There was a little bit of mayonnaise in it. There was mustard. There was honey. There were spices. It was so
You're
good.
missing the main ingredient.
Chick-fil-A?
Yeah.
No.
Tell me what was in it.
It was Greek yogurt. There was yellow mustard. There was honey. There was barbecue sauce.
Okay.
Yeah. There was barbecue sauce.
Okay. Because I was going to say, that's like...
Sweet baby Ray's.
That's like the main.
And if I was really doing it right, I would have pre-made the barbecue sauce. But I don't have time for that these days.
What are you going to pre-make that with? You
Oh,
gonna
my
mush
dad.
your own
no.
tomatoes?
My dad has this special barbecue sauce that he makes from scratch. So he makes it with brown sugar. I think there's a little bit of mustard. There's ketchup in it. There's vinegar in it.
That does sound
I
nice.
think he tried to get fancy with molasses, which I was not a fan of. But it was like that. As a kid, if I didn't want to eat something, they would whip up a batch of this and put it on there, and I would eat anything that had that on there.
Do you keep the Chick-fil-A sauce stocked in your
I
house?
love
Dude,
my Chick-fil-A sauce.
I'm gonna bring you some
It
next
is
week.
absolutely. I mean, I'm open to trying it. I love the idea of trying it, but Greek yogurt has such a tang to it that I would probably be able to eat it and like it, but saying I wouldn't know the difference is somewhat erroneous.
It's blasphemous.
Yeah, it is. Thank you.
Well, I will tell you that I did feel some type of way about the Chick-fil-A nuggets being healthy, and I made them.
What made them healthy?
They were made in the air fryer and not from Chick-fil-A.
Well, did they have a breading on them?
Yeah, but it was not breading. It was
like coconut
cornstarch.
flakes?
No, cornstarch. It scanned as like a 91 on my Yucca app.
I'm sure it did. And
You
your
know?
kids pretend like they like this stuff, huh?
They ate it all.
Well, they don't know any better.
Well, they're living a healthy life.
They really are.
I mean, they're living a healthy-ish life. They still eat peanut butter and jelly.
Can I tell you a confession that I have that I whatever. So there was that whole thing about the Uncrustables, right? The whole thing about the Uncrustables and that was when you were here.
When remember he was going to sleep with Uncrustables in his pockets so that he could sleep on them and defrost them and then eat them in the middle of the night in his bed. You were absolutely here for this.
This had to be early on.
Oh, yeah.
But I feel like I would have gave you crap for that.
Yeah. So either way, that was a thing. And I've steered clear of the Uncrustables because of that. And it's just kind of been on my mind when I see that beautiful box and the checkered pattern on it, and it just brings me this. I almost have the air fryer in my pants thing going on, and I see it, and I normally steer clear of them, but I had to run to the corner store to pick up some lettuce the other night.
No, hold on. Did you buy lettuce from my gas station?
No. I actually.
What's a corner store? That's a gas station.
No. I call it a corner store, but it's a Save-A-Lot.
Okay.
It's a Save-A-Lot. So
All right.
I went to get a head of lettuce from the Save-A-Lot. And dude, I love just perusing the aisles of Save-A-Lot because it's all this weird stuff I've never seen before. It's like I don't even normally buy anything, but it's just weird. And then I get over to the freezer section, and there they are. Strawberry, grape, big boy boxes.
Oh,
and so I was feeling a little naughty, and I grabbed myself a box.
Yeah.
I grabbed myself a box of strawberry. No, it's not good. I don't know how to explain it other than the universe /you/whatever is clearly plotting against me. So it's bedtime. It's bedtime, and I'm getting ready to doing my nightly thing. I throw a couple Uncrustables in, getting ready to lay down.
Oh no!
Wait, no, but here's the thing, and I don't even know what happened because I've eaten tons of Uncrustables in my life. It must have been. I thought about going back to Save-A-Lot and complaining because I
asked you, if this is what I think it is? I asked if this had happened the first time I found out.
No, this isn't. I don't have anything to do with this. This is not something that I did.
Okay.
So I was we were laying there watching a show. We had went to bed a little bit early, so we were watching a show. We were probably in bed for 30 minutes.
Does Danielle know you're packing Uncrustables at this
Yeah.
point? Is she sleeping in bed with you when you're packing Uncrustables?
Yeah, she knows. She knows.
Your poor wife.
So I pull out the first one and I take a bite and I'm like, no, something's wrong. And then I take another bite and I don't know any other way to say this other than it was as if somebody had taken these Uncrustables and dipped them in a bucket of water. They were fully saturated and they were wet. They were wet. They were wet. They were completely wet. So I tried the first one. I'm like, what the hell? Get it out of there. Go for the second one. Same thing.
Don't worry, I got a backup right
here.
here.
Back pocket too.
And then for whatever reason, I tried a couple more the next day, and they're all just they're no good.
Well, because they probably didn't keep their freezer at the right temperature.
You think that's what happened? You think they got defrosted at some point?
I do.
And something happened?
Because it's very specific on the box that you cannot unfreeze them and then refreeze them.
That must be what happened, because when I tell you that they were just fully soaked, sopping wet Uncrustables.
Do you have any left?
I got some left.
So yeah, go back to the store and be like, what is this?
Yeah.
Because they'll open it and be like, yeah, you're right. This is gross.
Well, and it was funny too.
You say you kept them in your pocket, sir?
Yeah. Well, it was funny because when I came up to the because I honestly got some other things from the Save-A-Lot.
What else did you get?
I got some sour gummy worms.
Okay.
And I got some chocolate covered peanuts.
Oh wow.
So it's a snack trip.
It's a very healthy store.
You were going for lettuce. Ended up leaving with all these snacks.
I feel like we haven't hit the worst.
No, that's it. And then I also got some peanut mixes. They were right by the front. They were spicy peanut mixes. So I go up to the lady and I'm going to cash out and I go, could you believe that I only came here for lettuce? And she goes, but how are you going to leave behind the Uncrustables? And then so she was egging me on.
Yeah.
So I was feeling good about it. But then I just can't help but feel like through your shaming and just the whole universe might be telling me the Uncrustables in bed, not good.
If you take it back, I feel like the only way to appropriately return it is to paint in vivid detail the picture of how you discovered this. I put 2 in my pocket to go to bed like I do every night. And then I was laying there and I was wanting one, so I dug it out.
The thing is, Danielle, is it's not going to hit the way that you think because my friends at Save-A-Lot don't judge me the way that you do. They don't. Dude, shout out to my man, Sonny. He had his first day probably about 2 months ago, and he's still going strong. And when I see him in there, just me and him connect every time. He wasn't there the other day, but shout out to Sonny at the Save-A-Lot.
I just think it's so fun. You could be watching Black Mirror and then just reach in your pocket and get it across.
It's great, right?
In bed.
Do you have more for me?
I have one other thing, but let's get into your stuff, and I'll give you this before.
Have you seen the Katy Perry Wendy's beef that was birthed and then unbirthed as quickly as it happened, which is kind of sad because I wanted it to keep going.
Yeah, I wondered if there was any real reason. I mean, Wendy's is known for kind of just going off the rails on their social media and stuff, but it felt borderline mean-spirited when what it was like a video of her.
It was her returning,
and they said, "Can we
send her back?"
Yeah. Why'd they do that?
I don't know. It's just because they're quick-witted, and maybe whoever's running the Wendy's social didn't put it through the filter of what it necessarily would look like to people.
Well, and do you have the tie into the other person as well? Because did you see who else piled on top of it?
Kesha, right?
Kesha, who is
So
mad because Katy Perry did her most recent album with Dr. Luke, who is the producer who supposedly sexually assaulted Kesha.
Yeah.
So, I understand the beef.
There's a lot of layers to that.
Yeah. What is Wendy's staying firm?
So, no. So, people basically started going after Wendy's, and somebody from the Katy Perry camp, I don't know if they reached out to him, but said it was like disrespectful and, quote, a $1 billion brand using its platform to publicly demean a woman. So then Wendy's issued a statement that said, "We always bring a little spice to our socials, but Wendy's has a ton of respect for Katy Perry and her out-of-this-world talent." So now it's ended.
Dude, I have to say, I don't, have anything personally against Katy Perry. She is unbearable. Like everything that she said about her space experience, and every time that she is just unbearable to hear speak.
I'm not disagreeing with you. I think that mission or whatever that was went over way differently than they were wanting it to go over.
Yeah, I don't know what they thought. I think that they thought they were going to come back and all of these women were going to be heralded as heroes. I think I have a little bit of Katy Perry talking her nonsense mumbo jumbo right after she landed.
It is the highest high, and it is surrender to the unknown, trust, and this whole journey is not just about going to space. It's the training, it's the team, it's the whole thing. I couldn't recommend this experience more. This is up there with all the, different tools that I've learned in my life, from meditation to the Hoffman process. This is up there because what you're doing is you're really finding the love for yourself, because you got to trust in yourself.
The thing that these people don't understand is that she's not talking like a normal person. I think that there's this huge disconnect between normal
100%.
everyday people and someone like Katy Perry, and they talk thinking that they're sounding like this grand philosopher, and people look at something like that and go, that's not it.
She said, "I can't recommend this enough." To who? Who are you recommending
Should really
this
go to space.
Katy Perry? Other celebrities? Who is going to space right now?
Dude, I have to say, I'm kind of starting to think that maybe they didn't go to space.
No.
Oh my!
I think that it's
of course the Bigfoot guy.
Well, no. I mean, so have you seen the video thing or the door thing has really got me. Because, and maybe, I guess it's possible they just wanted it to look a certain way.
Yeah.
But so Jeff Bezos rolls up on the pod with a big ass wrench, and he's going to wrench the door open, because you got to wrench the door open. And before he can even get to the door opens. And then somebody clearly puts their head in and is like, shut the effing door. And the door shuts. And then 30 seconds later, Jeff Bezos goes to the door with a wrench and is wrenching on it.
So you never saw that?
I didn't know. I will tell you.
You're not.
Listen, I'm here for the drama with Wendy's. That's what I'm here for. And I'm not saying it. I'm just.
Sometimes you gotta.
If there was
your mind
anybody
a
in the
bit.
room questioning.
I question things. Diz, is that wrong?
I question things. The re-entry of the astronauts that were stuck up there.
What are you questioning about? I watched that happen live.
It looks so fake, that video.
You watched something.
Yeah.
You watched something.
What do you think it was?
CGI.
You think they planted all the dolphins out there too?
Yes, that was one of the things.
The dolphins were one of the main reasons I think it was fake.
Because there was way too many.
Are you kidding me? They live in, what are they called, pods?
All they needed was Sebastian to come sing
Under the Sea.
Yeah, like what are we doing?
Yeah, I think that the dolphins were the one step too far.
You guys a bunch of flat earthers?
They
Or
were
what
like,
am I dealing with
hey,
here?
let's program this in here. Let's put a couple cute dolphins in there to really make it pop. No, I'm pretty sure that the Earth is round. I'm pretty sure.
Well, I'm
Katy
not
Perry
Katy
will tell
Perry.
you.
I've never been up there, so I don't know.
No, it's just I don't think it's that far fetched to think that somebody like Jeff Bezos and his whole team could fake a whole little trip to the outer space.
But what's the payoff?
Yeah, what is the purpose? I guess that's my thing is like.
What's the purpose if it happens?
What do you mean?
Well, I mean, you said, I don't know. Like, what's the benefit of it actually taking place? Why would you do it?
Just to show off, be like, I could send people to space like
then
it's nothing.
Then that's
Well,
the
and
reason to fake it.
It was the first, like, I don't remember when the last one happened, but it's never like, it's not usually an all female crew. So, like, that was, I think they thought that was going to hit a lot harder than it actually hit.
They should have gotten more likable females.
Yes.
No offense.
I
They should have taken
don't disagree with you.
Caitlin Clark.
Like, how did they
Caitlin
pick
Clark,
Katy Perry?
Taylor
I don't
Swift.
understand.
I don't know how she found her way in there. Who would be a good one? Caitlin Clark's a good one.
Yes.
Taylor Swift is a good one. Sydney Sweeney.
Who's that?
Bonnie Blue.
Lily Phillips.
Lily Phillips.
First two women to take 15 men in space.
Yeah.
Are you familiar with those two?
With their work?
No, I think I do know now.
What is your internet like?
Not that.
Well, I mean,
I'll tell you what my internet's like. My Instagram, it's donkeys, it's recipes, and
Yeah,
it's
mine
people
too.
giving
Just-
workout tips. Like
yeah,
literally, that's it. Oh, and it's Theo Von. I have a lot of Theo Von on mine.
I got a lot of ass on my Instagram too.
Theo, no, I just thought this stuff is just kind of everywhere.
No.
Like, I don't think you have
They
to be.
tailor it to what you see. Look, I'll just click on this. This is a mom talking about her kids. This
Oh
is.
yeah, let's look at your Explorer page. Let's
Yeah,
see.
you're trying to change your teams, but you want your sport mom bestie to come too.
hit the search button.
I mean, this is it. I have a PSA.
No, but if you hit
for,
hit the search at the bottom.
I did. That's what I'm at. I
No.
hit the first,
Oh yeah.
I hit the first
But
video.
then what is all those? Just hit the search and let me
I
see
got
what it
Nate
looks like.
Bargatze. There's Theo Von. There's a baby. There's a kid with a hockey thing. This is oh my gosh, I love this girl. This girl does all the throwback videos from like, hey, it's 2008 and my face and my tanner and my concealer on my lips. She's a
I will say this. Look, my breastfeeding era is clearly over. I got no breastfeeding mamas.
postpartum Instagram versus reality. I honestly don't know why that's there. I'm very, very removed from that.
I got a lot of Spice King in here right now.
I got this muscly girl in here right now. She keeps hitting me with
What?
all these cottage cheese recipes.
Is she
I don't
sucking
like her
on a
vo-
sucker?
I don't like her voice, but I really like her recipes.
And she's
so-
sucking on something.
Oh, she is.
This is how you make
playing it
Chick-fil-A
up.
sauce. They'll never know the difference. We will.
Playing it up. Did you hear who's joining OnlyFans? Not
Yes.
Not in any kind of like. Do you know, John?
Is it Katy Perry?
It's not. So
No.
it is a female celebrity.
Roseanne Barr.
Similar to Roseanne Barr, I don't know that people would pay to see anything explicit from this celebrity. She claims she's only there for conversation. She's charging $50 a month to chat with her fans that will pay.
She
her.
old?
Former
No.
child star.
Yeah, she's our age.
Topanga.
No.
No.
She has kids. She's got too much going on for that.
Topanga OnlyFans would be lit.
Pay for it.
I might pay for it.
Yeah, right?
It's
Topanga.
It's so weird. You
I didn't
think
even
about
like
that.
Boy Meets
Yeah,
World.
you think about that, and it's like I think that not only was she there for like a coming of age with young boys, but
Yeah,
young
she
girls
was.
too. She was like, she's
hitting both sides. Yeah.
Exactly. Okay, tell me.
Amanda Bynes.
Amanda. Oh no.
Yeah.
Man, can you imagine? But
no.
it might be worth the $50. Can you imagine the conversations?
Dude, I thought I've been seeing stuff that they say she's like coming out of the darkness, that she's like
No.
maybe like healing a little bit and getting a little bit better.
The thing about that is she has face tattoos. So you can come out of the darkness all you want. You still got those face tattoos. They're going to kind of push you back in there probably.
Dude, the damaged the damaged Nickelodeon child star is such a, like, you look at what she was like in the early, she was on All That originally, I think,
Yep.
right?
Yeah.
She was on All That, and then she had the show, the Amanda Show,
Bynes
Amanda
Show.
Bynes Show.
Amanda Bynes Show.
So fun, full of life,
Yeah.
just funny. Like you would think maybe could transition to being a comedian or being an actress as an adult, and she's just so deeply disturbed and damaged that she can't seemingly do anything. And she's gonna, so no nudes, huh?
No, she just said, I'm just here to chat. $50 a month. I'm only doing OnlyFans to chat with my fans through direct messages. I won't be posting any sleazy
I don't
content.
believe it.
Excited to join.
I don't believe it. This is how you get them thinking, you get them in, and then you're like, well, what if I just show one nipple? What if I just show one butt cheek? And then it's next thing you know, it's $75 and it's $100. There's got to be another place you can go converse with people outside of OnlyFans.
Yeah.
I mean,
YouTube?
Patreon. If you want to make money, I would say like Patreon or something.
Patreon, what's that?
That's like a paid subscription thing where like a lot of podcasters and comedians
Maybe
have.
just do the videos where like you pay people what Cameo.
Oh,
is that what it's
Cameo,
called?
yeah.
Do
Okay.
Cameo. Maybe she tried that. It didn't work.
But then that's not really a conversation per se.
You're just getting paid to say
You're just getting paid
My
to,
favorite thing is to watch a Cameo video, and because I know like when, and this is a little bit inside. When you get a new client, like an endorsement client, there's some that I know from the back of my hand, right? But I
Okay.
had for years and years. But when you get a brand new one and you're trying to be supernatural, but you also have things that are written down that you kind of have to know. And so I love watching Cameo videos and watching like Mark Wahlberg, like, oh, Amanda, it's so nice to see. I know you and your mom just got back from Bahamas, and it's a great trip that you guys had. And you really loved all the flowers. Like, I just love the obscure details they're vomiting up the whole time to get paid.
You know who else is on Cameo? RC Spice King.
Really?
My man, yeah, $20 a pop.
I know what I'm getting you for your birthday.
Yep. This is a child star that that didn't sound right. This is a young boy that I follow.
Sounds worse.
This is a young man who eats spicy food.
Speaking of, oh, there he is. That is what are you doing?
What?
You can't get a video from that guy.
What?
That's
Oh,
a
you looked
kid.
at RC the Spice King?
Yes.
Dude,
Why-
why
Why
not?
can't you?
I didn't want to ask who it was and be dumb if like it's
No.
somebody everybody knows.
This is I'm not gonna get one from him.
What happened with the you brought me in the other day and asked me about texting a child.
Thank you for reminding me. Thank you so much for reminding me because I have an update.
There's a
And you're digging in your phone, which means you didn't do it the right way.
No, it was even better than that. Well, I don't know if it was better.
He was listening to you and heard you talking about him on the radio.
Nope, it wasn't that at all. So we were out for a little stroll last night, and I turned in the corner, and who do I see? But my good friend, my good close personal friend, Liam. Who is, so then I see him, I go, dude, and I just tell him, I said, hey, I want to help you promote your Instagram. Would you tell me your Instagram? And I got to say, turns out this kid is 14 years old. Whatever his parents have instilled in him as far as communication and work ethic is somebody should be holding a class because this kid has got it going on. And I told him the deal, and he was like, oh, my God, if you could tell people about it. So it's LM Curb Painting on Instagram. And this dude just started this business like 3 weeks ago. And he was out there last night again just painting people's curbs. He does great work. Look at that. That's tight work, right?
That's good.
Right?
That looks good.
That looks like one
Very
you'd buy in the
straight,
store.
Very good.
Yeah. So LM Curb Painting FLA. Liam is his name. Have him come and paint your whole neighborhood. So yeah, I ran into him last night.
And say, give me your IG.
Well, it was funny too because it was like that. Kind of. But the thing was we were like so far away from him, like walking down the street, and I said to Danielle, I was like, I think that's Liam up there. And like before I could even get close enough, he saw and he's like waving like this from, like a mile away. Just a really, really good kid who is working very hard. And like he posts things on his Instagram story that are like motivational, like business type quotes.
When did you get your first? I had my first job when I was 14. I worked at Publix. I would put a uniform on. My science teacher was the biggest B word to me, and I don't know why. And I worked at 14.
Yeah, before that, I worked at a hot dog stand, at a sausage stand, at a haunted hayride. It was owned by my kind of my uncle at the time.
I'm sorry, at a haunted hayride?
The story is getting better and better, but like worse.
No,
you know?
it really was. So my cousin was married to a gentleman, and those from Michigan may know a place. It's a legendary apple orchard called Miller's Big Red. And around Halloween time, they have a giant haunted hayride. Like thousands and thousands of people come from far and wide to go to this haunted hayride. There's a haunted house, and as part of that, there was a food stand where we cooked sausages and hot dogs and nachos and chilies,
street meat.
And me and my brother, we would get picked up from school on Friday, and then we would go and work Friday night. We would work all day Saturday, and we work all day Sunday, and that was our first job.
And what did you do with the money?
Probably spent
Wrestling
it on
stuff?
wrestling action figures and wrestling pay-per-views and God knows what. So I was working hard. I just had still to this day, I have no ethic of saving or what to do with it. But, the thought was there.
It's the thought that counts.
My heart was in the right place. We should probably step aside for just a moment. We'll come back. Danielle's got plenty more to get to. I also have something that I want to throw at you before we get out of here. And it pertains to, this is an extreme version of it, but it pertains to when you, if ever, can discipline someone else's children. Now you would think that that is an absolutely not.
It's
Never. But when I tell you what this little hellion was doing, you might change your mind. Bubble Down Car Wash, the greatest car wash in the whole wide world. Long wash tunnels, spacious vacuums, and an amazing staff. They're going to make your experience flawless every single time. They've got locations in Tampa, Brandon, Riverview, Wesley Chapel, and Palm Harbor. That unlimited membership plan is the secret to success. You like keeping your car clean? You like making sure it's clean every day of the year? Well, you got to go unlimited. If your car is clean today, dirty tomorrow, go through. You hit a big puddle on your way out of Bubble Down, go back through again. It's what you need. You will have the cleanest car in town every time you bull down.
Ooh, she got me doing the dishes. Anything she want for some kisses.
You're listening to Setting Show on 102.5 The Bone. Tell us what you think. Head to the 102.5 The Bone app now and leave us an open mic. The Open Mic on the free 102.5 The Bone app is sponsored by 1-800-ASK-GARY.
This April is your last chance to max your tax refund at Sun Toyota. Bring us your rebate and we'll double it up to $3,000. Then get 0% financing on select new Toyota trucks. Backed by a nationwide lifetime warranty with 4-year maintenance on new models. Hurry in today or shop online at suntoyota.com. Because when you make it Sun Toyota,
we make it happen.
Toyota.com. Call 1-800-639-3367 for more information.
O'Reilly. Stop by the new O'Reilly Auto Parts in Tampa on North Nebraska Avenue next to TGT Poker and Racebook now through April 29th for the grand opening sale. You'll get 2 times O Rewards points on select purchases, including 5 quarts of any Mobil 1 full synthetic motor oil to get to your next reward twice as fast. And buy one, get one free Coca-Cola products at your new O'Reilly Auto Parts.
When you hire Bernetti PA for your injury case, we make the process easy for you to monitor. We provide you our app so that you can monitor your case at any time. Call 1-800-BERNETTI. We're ready. Offices Lakeland, Tampa, St. Pete.
Avoid the stress of preparing to sell your home with the guaranteed offer from Mark Spain Real Estate. You can skip the hassle of spring cleaning and sell your home fast and for maximum value. Hey, it's JP, and don't worry about showings, open houses, or costly repairs. Mark Spain Real Estate's guaranteed offer allows you to bypass the market. You'll receive an all-cash offer and close within days. With over 12,500 5-star reviews, you can trust Mark Spain Real Estate to sell your home fast with their guaranteed cash offer. Go to markspain.com to get a guaranteed offer on your home today and start packing.
I'm John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. If you've been injured in a car accident, call America's largest injury law firm. For over 35 years, my mission has been to deliver more for our clients, to deliver more for you. Injured? Visit forthepeople.com for an office near you.
Is your financial advisor offering you up to a 30% upfront bonus? Are they promising you up to 10% growth per year guaranteed for your retirement income? If not, you need a new financial advisor. I'm Jeff Jr., founder of Trajan Wealth. If you plan to retire within the next 10 years, don't wait only to find out it's too late. I've seen hard-working folks like you retire only to be required to go back to work, all because their advisor told them guarantees like these were too good to be true. They're not. That's up to $30,000 up front or up to $10,000 per year on $100,000, all guaranteed for retirement income. Don't work when you're supposed to be retired. And if any financial advisor tells you it's too good to be true, they simply don't have the options we do. Call Trajan today at 813-550-1000.
Annuity guarantees are based on the claims paying ability of the issuing insurance company.
The accident wasn't your fault. You shouldn't have to pay those bills. I'm Tampa injury attorney Mo DeWitt. I'll fight to make sure those responsible pay for your medical bills. Injured on the go? Just call Mo. Just call Mo.com.
John Senning here. If you've considered getting new windows, it's time to get in touch with my good friends at Reese Windows. With hurricane season just ahead, now is the time to protect your home with hurricane impact windows from Reese. They're affordable, energy efficient, and come with a double lifetime warranty, which even transfers when you sell your home, boosting its value. Reese installs in just 6 to 8 weeks, and for a free quote, text TRUST to 20129 and also register for a chance to win $15,000 in free windows. Reese is proud to support safety St. Jude's Children's Hospital and providing peace of mind for over 50 years.
The success you've already had matters at University of Maryland Global Campus because we're a school for real life. An accredited state university, UMGC lets you earn up to 90 credits toward a bachelor's for prior learning, life, and work experience, or transfer up to 12 credits toward a master's. We offer affordable tuition and online and hybrid courses. Classes start May 14th. Apply now and save with no application fee. Learn more at umgc.edu. Certified to operate in Virginia by Chev.
Lanny went to college and racked up huge debt.
A little bit over $100,000.
For a degree he couldn't use? Now what?
I had a friend that went to my computer career.
They even helped him get hired immediately after graduation.
One of the things I love about IT is that you can work from anywhere you want.
You could become an IT pro in just months, including cybersecurity and the basics of AI with zero experience at mycomputercareer.edu.
It worked for me, and I know it can work for you.
This is one student's experience. Individual results vary.
The Walk to Defeat ALS is more than a fundraiser. It's a movement that unites us all in support of those affected by ALS. Our goal? Make ALS livable for everyone, everywhere, until we can cure it. And it'll take all of us to get there. Saturday, April 26th in Safety Harbor. Details at als.org.
Integrity, respect, results. Farah and Farah, expect more. Tampa.
Now, back to Real Raw Radio. Sponsored by Anajar and Levine, accident attorneys. Call 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
Now, back to Senning Show with your host, John Senning.
Counting seconds, counting minutes, counting hours, that's a game I play.
A lot of buttons over here, people. A lot of little levers.
Take my soul to a
Did I play this song for you when you were in last week?
No.
This is my jam right now.
Dark little bar in the heart of the Nashville lights.
Old Dominion.
Try not to hate my life.
Really kicks in.
Yeah, that's me most nights.
Okay.
I wonder if you're smoking and drinking, thinking you'll always be alone.
There
Just
it
a heart
is.
without a home like me most nights. Dreaming.
Welcome back to Senning Show. You are in the midst of One for the Ladies with our friend Danielle. I'm John Senning. Dizzy in the house. Again, shout out to Moose, who hooked us up with one of the coolest gifts, maybe, that I've ever received. Senning Show NASCAR shirts.
Vroom, vroom, baby.
Dude, I mean, these are pretty cool, right?
They're
Danielle?
amazing. Can you send me his information? I need gym shirts.
Yeah, of course. We got to get a photo in them before we leave
Yes,
today.
yes, yes. So real quick, I want to throw this at you, Danielle. I saw the video first, and I thought maybe it was a fake story. A young girl has provided in-flight drama that absolutely nobody in their right mind would request. Footage of a young girl. The girl's got to be less than 7 years old.
Oh, she's like 3 or 4.
Oh, you think she's that young?
Yes.
Has gone viral on TikTok. I have no gauge on how old a kid is. Like I said the other day, you were asking about the kid painting the curbs.
Yeah.
And I think I said he was like 9 or 10 or 11 at the most.
It's like 14.
14 years old. It's gone viral after she was supposedly roaming around on an airplane while her parents slept, stabbing people with a fork.
Oh, no.
The woman filming captures the moment her sister flags down the flight attendant trying to defuse the situation, and at one point says, "I'm going to F her up. I'm going to smack the S out of her."
Oh, you're asking me if it's okay?
Well, I'm not asking
Here's
you
the thing.
anything.
Someone's got to get the kid. You can't be stabbing people. And as a parent, you got to have the conversation of who's tapping in for the kid and who's sleeping.
So let me just create this moment, and you tell me on a scale from 1 to 10 how wrong it is. I'm not fully asleep, but I'm chilling. Maybe I got the iPad on, listening to some music, and then out of nowhere, this little rugrat comes around the corner and stabs me right in the, and not like doesn't like get in my guts or anything, but stabs me with a fork right in the chest. And my initial reaction is just to open hand smack them in the face. How wrong is that?
Here's what I hope that this doesn't fall on ears that aren't listening fully to what I'm saying. It is a gut reaction. You said you're half asleep, not paying attention. Like, that's going to be a gut reaction. That's actually something the parents, anytime that when my kids were really little, now they know, like, they understand how they need to behave, and they, I think, have a very good understanding of the consequences if they don't. But when they were little, I would have a hand. Like if I'm relaxing or resting or whatever I'm trying to do, I have a hand on them so that I know if they're not there.
Did you ever do a leash?
I did not do a leash. I didn't have to do it. I definitely didn't have to do it the first one. The second one probably should still have a leash, but we do not do a leash.
The leash feels so wrong, but at the same time, like these damn kids.
I mean, we had friends at Busch Gardens one time, and I want to say the kids were like 4 or 5. And their son took off. Like, I'm telling you, took off. We were sprinting after him.
And he was just gone.
We've caught him.
Get
but
him a
like,
leash.
that's why you should have a leash.
Can you do like an in-home leash? Almost like, what do they call it? Like a tie-off? Isn't that what they call it?
I don't think you can tether children to something.
Why?
Why not?
I think
Aren't they in those like little
yeah.
things
What's
already?
the difference between a playpen and a tether?
That's a saucer.
That's a saucer.
Yeah, it's called a saucer.
No.
A bouncer, a saucer.
No, I know what you're talking about.
You're
Yours is
talking about like a pack and play?
pack and play, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, that's like for napping.
Okay, well, this is like that for being alive, for being
we'll
awake.
keep pillows around.
I don't know. I don't think that's a good idea.
Why?
And I will say, when you asked about like parenting other kids, we had the hockey team that my son used to play on. One of my favorite things was that we all would parent the kids. Like if you're not doing what you're supposed to do, you got every single parent around here, and we all have given each other free reign to like take care of what needs to be done.
Takes a village.
When he went on a new team this year, I'm sure we could do the same, but I didn't feel that way. So like I didn't really know like the boundaries. You know what I mean?
You don't want to
That's
piss off a
different
parent.
when you're all kind of in a similar group. Dude, the one time, remember we ended up doing a discussion about it on Drew Garabo Live because I was at a Bucks game and we were over like near the ledge. We were on the 300 level and we were like near the ledge, probably smoking or vaping or doing something illegal. And this little freaking hellion came over. It's probably like 7 years old. No parents to be seen. And him and his buddy start climbing the wall. Start climbing the wall to where there would be a definite death fall ahead of you. And I don't know what I said or how I said it, but I definitely, like in a panicked mode, said like, get down. Like, what are you doing kind of thing.
Yep.
Little son of a bitch went back and narked on me to his dad.
And was his dad mad?
Oh, his dad was mad.
Oh,
yeah.
screw
His
that
dad was like,
dad.
did you say, what? He came over. He's like, did you say something to my kid? And I said, yeah, I was trying to stop him from killing himself. He was like, yeah, well, next time, maybe just get a parent.
How dare you?
So
Maybe be a freaking parent and watch your damn kid. What an idiot.
I didn't say that.
I would have lost my freaking mind.
Did his dad look like he could beat someone's ass though?
Who cares? I don't know. There's an unhinged me that is here when it comes to parenting. Like, if you're a parent, be a freaking parent. Watch your kids. Don't let them put themselves in dangerous situations. And how dare you put someone else to be in a position to have to say something to your kid? And then how dare you be rude?
Yeah.
What an idiot.
Look at that. Mad mommy
Like that
Danielle.
guy.
I like
The
it.
veins popping.
Dude, get this woman a new weekend show on the bone. Danielle's Mad Mommy
monologues.
Mad Mommy monologues. That's it.
We found it.
That's good.
I got to be with my family on the weekends.
Well, you can record it.
Voice track it.
Yeah.
You're used to it.
all these other family people figure out ways to do shows on the bone. You could figure it out. What can you tell me about this food item thing that you have?
Hold on. Yeah. How do you feel about Peeps?
I don't hate them as much as some people. Drew, like, it might as well be the devil reincarnated. Like,
Absolutely.
the idea of them are disgusting. It's a freaking marshmallow.
It's not.
It is.
It's a marshmallow with whatever coloring is on it.
Yeah.
Sits on your tongue and it tastes like death.
Hoard up marshmallow.
Horrible.
Hoard up
marshmallow.
Like a whore?
Yeah, like a whore. Like it has all the over makeup and stuff.
Like,
yeah.
Just gross.
Yeah.
So
I just, to me, they're like people's anger and disdain for them I don't understand. Like, I just think it's a marshmallow with some sugar on the outside.
It is definitely more than that. But there is a place in Massachusetts. It's called Lexi's Road Dogs. So there is some sort of like Easter dog special that I think they were joking about, but it went viral. And essentially they are putting a hot dog in between Peeps and using Peeps as the bun, which
Wait, what?
I normally am very supportive of savory and sweet and figuring out a way to make it together. But I just can't get over the very big hatred of Peeps.
I don't know that I'm interested enough to try. You know what I mean? Like, you could do some weird things. Like, there was the big Krispy Kreme burger craze there for a minute. Like, I had one of those at the fair. You guys were talking
Those
about
are
something
so good.
this morning. I missed what it was.
Oh, the donut thing, right?
Well, what is it?
It's just like basically like cookie crumble, but like gourmet donuts, and they're hot and ready. It's in Brandon, I want to say.
Hot and ready donuts.
It's not called that.
That looks kind of yummy. I would say the problem with the Peep hot dog in that photo, is adding mustard.
I knew you were gonna throw up a flag on
like
the mustard.
mustard with the sweet and the like. I could understand the sweetness of the. Yeah.
I feel like you would put that in your pocket and go to sleep at night.
Duck Donuts.
And it's here?
It's in Tampa. They have one, let me see, off Dale Mabry, actually. So not
Duck
far at
Donuts,
all.
Local.
Is it a chain?
Yeah. Apparently it's a chain, and it's
it's out of Pennsylvania. The original headquarters is in Pennsylvania. There's some in Kansas City.
Is that ice cream on a donut?
There's everything. They have sandwiches made of donuts, and JP said it like if you like cookie crumble, this couldn't hold his jockstrap.
You're talking about like Crumble, the cookie place.
Sorry, yeah.
Yeah. And the thing is, too, they make all of their donuts with Greek yogurt. It's really, really cool. They're all...
I would eat that.
It's crazy. They just throw Greek yogurt into the fryer.
You want to be such a hater.
Never know the difference.
Greek yogurt is the only thing that exists in my house as sour cream. It is sour cream. If you have tacos, if you have enchiladas, you put in Greek yogurt on top.
Those poor boys can't wait
I was
to get
going
to
to say, but just get me out. Yeah. I'd be, they're probably got a secret. You know how they put the sour cream like in the squeeze bag now?
Yeah.
Those kids probably keep one stashed somewhere and just suckle on it like a little bottle, just getting some real cream in their life.
Please trade me food at lunch.
Yeah. Dude, not to mention, I don't know if you know this, Diz. I'm sorry to put your business out on the streets. Danielle used to send her kids to school with off-brand Cheez-Its in their
Well, because I shop at Aldi, and they also do have Cheez-Its, but when you look at Aldi, they have Cheez-Its. I guess that's why I get now there. What?
Nothing.
It's a great store.
No,
it's
store?
the. Oh, you guys trying to set me up for all these nuts, Joe? And neither one of you can take the bait because I've already said Aldi. Aldi.
We have. We were like,
no one's Aldi's nuts in.
I think that just shows you.
I was just trying to figure out the story.
I think that just shows the restraint that we have around here.
Do you want to hear about the kitty prom?
Yeah.
It is strange.
Yeah.
Toddlers are attending proms. They say complete with fancy dresses, flowers, and makeup. People are slamming the event, saying kids should be kids. This mom posted a picture of her kids showing them like one's in a suit, the other one's in like a dress, and they're doing, it's so unnerving.
What's the point of growing up if you just do everything?
It's unnerving.
That's jarring.
I can't figure out like if it's weirder to be weirded out by it or if it's weird. It's kind of the same thing as the little girls in the like the JonBenet Ramsey thing where they're dressed up in you know what I'm saying?
Well, they have the kids' faces blurred out, so that's a thing. Like you have the girl, the little. I don't.
She's like wearing an adult.
Wearing
an adult thing.
Well, and he has her.
Have you been watching? I know you probably haven't. Maybe you've heard about it. This influencer documentary thing about the evil mom who had all of her kids being influencers. Have you seen this thing on Netflix?
No, I don't.
Yeah,
the Paul's mom?
No. Oh. Danielle was watching it. I wasn't really watching it, but near the end they were talking about this new app that is the most disturbing thing ever, where you can be a content creator under the age of 13, but you cannot have the app under the age of 16. So it's essentially like young kids are creating a bunch of content and mostly adults are the ones there ingesting the content. And I just feel like all of this turning little kids into adults and having them do adult things, maybe I'm just sick and morbid. I feel like it's rooted in something that's not good.
Well, and I don't think it's purposely rooted in something that's not good. I don't think parents are purposely doing
Maybe
that.
not the parents.
But they have no idea. I mean, they should have an idea. They're clearly not thinking through who is consuming the content or who could be consuming the content they're putting out there.
It's creepy. It's very, very
like if
creepy.
your kid knows what to do when you put a camera on them, what are we doing?
Well, that's
what are we doing?
That's the next generation. Sadly, I hate to say it. Danielle, thank you. Check her out on Instagram at Radio Danielle. Check out ElevateSt.Pete.fit to take a peek at the gym where I'll be getting swole real soon. Once I'm ready to put down the Uncrustables.
One day, maybe.
And pick up the weights. You'll see me in there. And Sticks and Stools headed your way this Tuesday before the Lightning take on the Panthers. Make sure you watch it on YouTube at
7:30 to 8.
7:30 to 8. Do not go anywhere. John's Joints coming up next. We've got a new Friday thing going on where we pepper in a top 20 list into the joints. I've got a doozy today.
I hit it from behind and I be
Are you frustrated with your current provider? Well, switching to Hawkins Service Co. is simple and stress-free. With over 30 years of trusted service, Hawkins offers expert HVAC and pool repair on top of plumbing as well, and electrical for that matter. And right now they got some specials going on to get you ready for the summer. $49 spring tune-up on the AC, $1,500 off any complete AC system replacement. And when it comes to the pool repair, get the new speed pump. They got it's $250. It's $250 off a variable speed pump. $250 off pool automation systems as well. I trust these people in my home, have nothing but great things to say about the work they've done for me. You got to check them out. 813-445-8209 or HawkinsServiceCO.com. Hawkins, one call, handles it all.
You're listening to Setting Show on 102.5 The Bone. Stingray Chevrolet presents Calta Cruise 19. Calta Cruise 19 is happening on April 9th, 2026 for a 4-night cruise. We'll be on the Royal Caribbean Explorer of the Seas, departing from Port Canaveral and heading to Coco Cay and Nassau. And we'd love for you to join the party. You can book right now. Email caltacruise@gmail.com to put your deposit down today. Calta Cruise 19. Brought to you by Stingray Chevrolet, Tampa Bay's big store on I-4 exit 22, Plant City. For all the details, visit theboneonline.com.
Car accident? Take back control of your life. Call Anajar and Levine, accident attorneys at 1-800-747-FREE.
At Mayo Clinic in Florida, we are conquering the unconquerable. Our experts are leading the way with innovative regenerative medicines and biotherapeutics that can repair diseased, injured, or defective tissues and organs to help treat people with chronic medical conditions. We're making more possible at Mayo Clinic because every day we're doing what's never been done. Learn more at mayoclinic.org/possible. Mayo Clinic, you know where to go.
At Brandon Honda, we have the hottest hybrids in stock and on sale. Hi, I'm Sam Rowdy. Right now, get the brand new Accord Hybrid for just $199 per month. Get the award-winning CR-V Hybrid for just $249 per month. Or get the all-new, just released 2025 Civic Hybrid Sport for just $199 per month. With gas mileage as high as 50 miles per gallon, these award-winning hybrids won't last long. Plus, get a real nationwide lifetime warranty, unlimited time, unlimited miles. Get all the facts at BrandonHonda.com.
Call 813-448-7710 for more information.
Did you know even the smallest increase in mortgage rates can cost you thousands of dollars over the life of your loan? Hi, I'm Mark Stefanski, Chairman and CEO of Third Federal. It's true, even a 0.25% change in rate can cost you thousands of dollars over the life of your mortgage. But with Third Federal's new Early Rate Lock, you don't have to take chances. Early Rate Lock is the only pre-approval that locks in your rate at pre-approval, even before you find a house. Plus, we're so confident that our rates are the lowest, if you find a lower rate, we'll beat it or give you $1,000. And now through April 15th, get pre-approved with Third Federal and we'll pay all of your closing costs. So don't wait. Call Third Federal today.
Right now at Third Federal, even before you find a home, lock in 6.50%, APR 6.56% on a 30-year fixed-rate purchase mortgage. Visit thirdfederal.com or call 1-800-3RD-FED today. APR reflects 15% down for $350,000 loan amount. Rate requires automatic payment program and is subject to change. Restricted supply. Zero closing costs on low-cost loans only. See conditions for lowest rate guarantee at thirdfederal.com. Equal housing lender.
At Bernetti PA, if you've been injured in an accident, we make it quick, easy, and convenient to hire us. You can rest assured that somebody is on your side. Call 1-800-BERNETTI. We're ready. Offices Lakeland, Tampa, St. Pete.
This April is your last chance to max your tax refund at Sun Toyota. Bring us your rebate and we'll double it up to $3,000. Then get 0% financing on select new Toyota trucks. Backed by a nationwide lifetime warranty with 4-year maintenance on new models. Hurry in today or shop online at suntoyota.com. Because when you make it Sun Toyota,
we make it happen.
Toyota.com. Call 1-800-639-3367 for more information.
John Senning here, ready to introduce you to a slice of paradise right in our own backyard. Kava Social Club, right across the Skyway in downtown Bradenton. A unique place to unwind and socialize the traditional drink of kava, known for its calming effects and rich cultural heritage. The super knowledgeable and friendly staff are going to take care of you, whether you're a seasoned kava drinker or a newbie. The extensive menu's always changing with new fresh drinks several times a day. Bring your friends. Check out the huge tiki hut in the back. Play some games or just kick back and relax in this beautiful oasis. It's a vibrant community of like-minded folks. Make your plans to get down to the Cava Social Club today. It's a quick drive from St. Pete right over the Skyway Bridge and real close if you're in Sarasota. Follow them on social media at Cava Social Club for all the latest updates and visit them online at thecavasocialclub.com. Cava Social Club, where your vibe attracts your tribe. Boola, baby.
Spring into savings at Crown Kia because it's all about location, location, location.
And Abby, it's all about selection, selection, selection. We have a sea of new Kias out there.
Over 400 new Kias available to choose from. Hurry in to shop our huge selection of no tariff inventory and save on a new Kia. Drive for only $219 a month.
Plus, no market adjustment or dealer installed options.
Crown Kia, the better way to buy.
And service.
CrownKia.com. For lease information and more details, call 1-800-371-0942.
Comedian, actor, and author Colin Quinn is coming to Clearwater. Come see him April 24th at the Billheimer Capitol Theater. Hear Colin's unique perspective on American politics and culture. Don't miss one of the most beloved voices in comedy, Colin Quinn.
Your identity's not even who you are. Your identity's who the government says you are. Your personality is who the people that know you think you are. Your reputation is who the people that don't know you think you are. Your social media profile is who you think you are. And your browser history is who you are.
So, April 24th at the Billheimer Capitol Theater. Tickets on sale now. Visit RuthEckerdHall.com.
Men, trouble in the bedroom? Not anymore. Prestige Men's Medical Center restores your sex life in just one visit. Their painless breakthrough treatments eliminate erectile dysfunction and PE. Here's a specialist in men's health.
I'm Dr. Simovitz. Have Viagra or Cialis let you down? Prestige Men's Medical Center offers the most effective treatments that eliminate ED and PE, with men lasting longer than ever. 98% of patients see instant results on their first visit.
Prestige Men's Medical Center's breakthrough treatments eliminate ED and PE, regardless of age or medical history. Your consultation and first treatment are free. You'll see instant results in the office. Plus, qualified patients get their testosterone checked free. Call 813-499-2888. 813-499-2888 to restore your sex life in just one visit. Call now. 813-499-2888.
Our massive Kia mega sale is going on now at Ken Ganley Kia Newport Richey. Buy with zero down, 1.9% financing, or make no payments for 90 days. Sign and drive a new Kia from just $259 lease per month. Zero due at signing. $25K for 36 months, 10K miles per year, no security deposit required. $259 a month, zero due at signing. Bad credit, no credit, negative equity. If you earn at least $500 a week, we want to say yes, you're approved for a new 2025 Kia. Get massive savings on over 1,200 new Kias at Ken Ganley Kia Newport Richey on US 19. KenGanleyKiaNewportRichey.com. Tell them McKinsey sent you, because I want to see ya in a Ken Ganley Kia.
25 Sportage, $1,748 per month per 1,000 finance, 90-day deferred payment through Ally Bank, plus tax, tag, title, and doc fee on approved credit through KMF. Expires 4/30/25.
I'm John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. We recently received a call from an injured person. The insurance company had offered them $11,000. We took the case over and got more than $2 million in court. Morgan & Morgan.
Visit forthepeople.com for an office near you.
1025 The Bone. Real Raw Radio. WHPT, Sarasota, Tampa, St. Pete. And 107.3 WXGL HD2 St. Pete. Live from the WeatherTight Windows studio. And now, back to Senning Show. It's time for John's Choice with your host, John Senning.
If this song is for Danielle. On playoff day. There he is. We found Oh, Jesus.
There we go. Welcome back to Senning Show. It's time for John's Joints. I'm John Senning. He's Dizzy. And every afternoon at 3 o'clock to help us fire up these here joints, we're joined by the one and only, donning the Orlando Magic number 11, the Dwight Howard jersey, the Penny Hardaway jersey, the Shaquille O'Neal, the Drew Garabo jersey number 11.
Why 11?
Great question, Dizzy. It's a year I left the Orlando Magic organization to return to radio, and they gave me a personalized jersey.
Oh, wow.
To commemorate the year I
Nice.
left. Franchise hasn't been the same since.
John's Joints brought to you by MarijuanaDoctor.com. 420 is coming up real quick. It's this weekend. You're pushing it, but either way, you got to get legit. You need to be able to take advantage of the dispensaries. I know my man Drew Garabo hit up Jungle Boys today. Tons of great flower extracts. You can get disposable vape cartridges, gummies, all sorts of treats. But you need to get your card, and you can do it. MarijuanaDoctor.com. Use the code BONE20. It's going to get you $20 off that initial certification. There are 40 locations throughout the state of Florida, so there is one near you. A lot of people just hesitate because they don't really understand the process. I'm telling you, it is as easy as humanly possible. Bone20. Book it. MarijuanaDoctor.com.
Those dudes at the Jungle Boys in Tampa, huge fans of you and me.
Oh,
and,
really?
Yeah, they got tons of specials. They do like 20 days of 420 specials. One day it'll be a pre-roll, some batter.
Dude, I gotta get. I cannot wait for this.
This place is built for you.
Yeah, I cannot wait. I cannot wait for this spot to open up on 4th Street North here. I have a feeling it's gonna be in the rotation. And then I did want to mention as well today, right before the show, I was visited by Sweet Rebel. Rebel is a very different type of dog than the ones that we normally see come through here. A mix of some sort. She's 8 years old, so she's a little bit older. She's got a little bit of a gray little snout to her. Has kind of that cattle dog look to her, but also she's kind of low to the ground, and she has this big goofy smile, kind of like a corgi. And she's takes a second to warm up to you, but eventually she came and plopped down right in my lap. I just posted pictures of her on my Instagram story at the John Senning. I'll put up some more later. If you have room in your heart and your home and all of those things, this would be a great dog to bring into your life. Rebel, go visit her this weekend at the Humane Society of Pinellas County.
Do you have to have cattle to take this dog in?
I don't think so.
Okay.
I don't think so. I think she's at the point in her life where she's probably just looking to kind of chill out a little bit. She's like I said, she was kind of roaming around at first when she got in, and then after a minute of warming up to me, she came and just plopped down right in my lap when I was sitting on the ground. So very, very sweet, very cute dog.
Noble.
And anytime there's a dog that's just a little bit older, it just makes you sad. Dude, I see these images now, or these videos online of people, and I almost wonder if some of them are fake, because it's hard to imagine the heartlessness it would take of like people that like dumping their 16-year-old animal. They'll like take him to the wherever and be like, yeah, it's just too much work to deal with this dog. And I don't understand how you do it.
Heartless.
I do understand that having an older dog is a journey, and it is every day is potentially something, and it's a lot, but to me, from my perspective, that's the least we owe them. Like, they've given us an entire lifetime of joy and happiness and companionship. And like, there's probably going to be a couple years near the end where you've got to be there for them more than they've got to be there for you. But that's what you sign up for. And a person who can take an old dog and return them or dump them, you're scum. I'm sorry. I mean, I hate to say it, but you are scum.
Hey, did you hear the new PETA campaign? I heard this on the Calta show this morning.
No.
So they want to get, you know how they do all these over-the-top things just to get publicity? They want to get rid of the term bullpen in baseball because a bull, like, they don't think we should be naming things after animals, I guess. But and I at first had the reaction you guys did, like, that's idiotic.
Yeah.
But they want to replace it with arm barn, which is a great term, right?
Arm barn is pretty great. I was looking to see if there was a commercial or something. Was there something they played along with it?
No. They just I think they just gave commentary.
What is this? Hold on.
Arm barn. That's a great.
I mean, that feels
awesome.
Yeah.
Why do we ever come up with a bullpen?
What is
baseball's back? Don't forget to use arm barn instead of bullpen. Wing face.
Wing face.
This guy's gonna.
I'm 36 now, and I've been playing baseball since I was 8. That's 26.
Whoa! God, we got it quick. Ooh, he was bringing an F-bomb in. Close. Arm barn, though. I mean, sometimes it's not about being right. Sometimes it's not about a message. Sometimes you just have to accept that it should have never been a bullpen, and an arm barn was absolutely a thing. Also, baseball related. The most baseball content you will ever hear between Drew and I ever.
Gross.
Did you see that the commissioner of baseball is meeting with Trump, and they said the meeting was about getting Pete Rose in the Hall of Fame?
No, and you and I know he doesn't want that posthumously. We interviewed him, and he said exactly that. Don't put me in after I die.
Yeah, there's something. Yeah, I mean, he alluded to it, but there's something worse of that. You know what I mean? Like when he could have been respected and taken care of in so many different ways and had a place in baseball, they chose not to. So the idea of putting him in once he's dead almost seems cruel because he wanted it.
If Trump had done this his first term, Pete still would have been alive, and it would have been great.
Exactly.
But,
what were you thinking, Donnie?
Yeah, we should have elected Donald Trump president a lot earlier. Am I right, America?
We should have. Never mind.
What?
Nothing.
What?
Nothing.
What?
I was just going to say something that was probably too political.
Let's hear it.
Yeah, this is a station for that.
It was just this general thought, and I've seen this is not a hot take. This isn't anything that's a hot take at all. It just was like this little video that I saw, and it was all of the things that Donald Trump has done his whole entire life. It was all the movies that he was in. It was all the TV shows he was in, Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, having his own Home Alone 2, like all these different things. And it just said, how did nobody know that this was the most evil man on earth? Like, how did so many people that he worked so closely with for decades and decades, nobody ever really spoke about him like he was the scum of the earth until he became president? And it was, again, that's not an original thought by any means, but it's like he worked and was around a lot of famous people all of the time, many who hate him now, but they just didn't know that they hate him until he became president.
He was an interesting figure for a really long time. And then when he would come on the Stern show, he would get into it with this journalist, AJ Benza, who was dating one of Donald's exes. And Donald would say like these filthy things to him, and I'm like, this guy is a character. And then it's like, this guy is our two-time president.
Dude, there's this whole thing going on right now with probably people that don't like wrestling or don't appreciate the WWE saying that they're totally like failing on the build up to WrestleMania because Roman Reigns did an interview with Vanity Fair. He did a whole spread with them, and they started like asking him about politics, and he was like, I'm a Democrat. I've been a registered Democrat my whole life, and he was very open about it. And he said to me when I watched the run up to this election, there was one person who was answering questions and seemed capable, and there was somebody who seemed like they shouldn't have even been there.
Yep.
And he said, I just kind of go with whoever I think's right at the moment, and alluded to the fact, in not so many words, he doesn't agree with a lot of the stuff that he does, but that he voted for Trump, and he hopes that he does a good job. And just so many people now, I'm not watching WrestleMania. How could you let your biggest star go full MAGA days before WrestleMania? And it's just like, just give it up. Just let it go. Almost, and there's a two-parter to that because John Cena, in the same run-up, doing interviews, I think, with the New York Times, talked about how much he loves Vince McMahon and said, I love Vince McMahon with my whole heart, and you will never make me not love Vince McMahon. That means nothing. I'm not saying anything about what he did, but I love that man, and he's done so much for me in my life, and nothing's ever going to change that.
I mean, he put hundreds of millions of dollars into Cena's bank account. Exactly. How do you not love a guy like that?
Exactly.
No matter what he did.
We are going to, and the thing is, I mean, again, nothing ever came of it. That was all dismissed. He essentially, what he was punished for, and this isn't me being an apologist for him because whatever, I think it's doing better without him. He really got in trouble for misappropriating some funds. Like, that's what he ultimately got in trouble for. So it wouldn't surprise me if he pops up doing something at some point.
Oh, John, may I confess something to you?
Yeah.
I was going to ask you earlier. Did you notice your computer phone ringing earlier, like the first segment of the show?
I don't think so.
Okay, good.
Were you calling me?
Yeah, somebody did it to me the last week on the show through the company directory. You can actually call someone, and I figured you had your email open while you're on the show, and so I went through the company directory. Do you have your email open right now, Div?
Yeah.
Well, you won't be able to click it on the air, but you would, John. I can call you, and it would pop up like through Microsoft Teams. It would say, my number is calling. And if you have that potted up on the show, you could put it on the air.
Something must have happened where I don't think I'm set up for it because I did get an alert that said, like, something is wrong with your service or something, but I didn't know what it was. So I think it tried to make the call, but I did not receive it.
Gotcha.
We should just start giving people that number.
Yeah. Well, they can. I mean, 727-579-2000 is our business line. And then you just go company directory, type in, you say our name, and then it'll ring like while we're on. It's so crazy.
Now people are going to start doing it.
Yeah.
I do have the volume down at the moment, but people will do it. It
Cool.
might be fun. It might be fun to see.
Yeah.
We've started this new, call it a tradition, call you what you will, but on Fridays we pepper in a meaningless rank of something to take the edge off of the week, life, and the news that is disturbing us all. And I threw out a couple ideas, and today we landed upon the top 20. And I'm a soda guy. I hate to say it. Like, I'm always battling my urge for soda. I've been lately gotten into Dr. Pepper Zero, which kind of craves my, curbs my cravings. But it is very, like, when I'm on it, I'm on it. Like, when I'm drinking soda, I'm drinking soda.
What's your Rushmore?
Well, I don't want to get to anything before we say it.
Okay.
So as we come to them, I think we can all appreciate whether or not they're on our Rushmore.
I like it.
Coming in at number 20, I saw this on the shelf the same day that I went and bought the Uncrustables that went bad. I saw this on the shelf, and I just couldn't bring myself to buy a whole 12-pack of it, but it sure sounded intriguing to me. Number 20, greatest sodas of all time, Crush Grape.
Oh, that's good.
That's
Crush.
on my Rushmore.
Oh, really?
That's good.
No surprise. I love some grape soda, Josh.
I didn't want to say it, but
I love me some Crush soda, and that's Canadian. Crush is Canadian.
Crush is Canadian?
Yeah.
Wait,
far as
what?
I know, it's
Huh.
Crush is Canadian, right?
They have any other? So there's Orange Crush, there's Grape Crush. Isn't there also like a Pineapple Crush?
I think there is an entire.
Yes.
I think there's an entire line. Oh, I may have actually be thinking of. I think I'm thinking of Fanta because when we were on the cruise that time, they had like the 15 different peach, pineapple, all of those different. So Canadian Crush, who would have known?
Huh. Knee-High was a good flavored soda too, like Knee-High Grape, Knee-High Blue Cream.
Well, yeah, and I know only because it will not appear on the list. In Diz, if you've never had it, you got to try it. Faygo's got a hell of a fine grape.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah.
That is a good one.
Red
too.
Pop.
Whoop, whoop, dude, Red Pop, Rock and
jam.
Rye, whoop, 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 whoop.
I got into
family.
that at Farmore drugstores down here. I don't know if they were a Michigan chain or not, but they opened up a few in Orlando. And my mom would get the Faygo, and she'd bring home the Red Pop, and I'm like, this is amazing.
I got to be honest. I don't know if Crush is Canadian. Now that I'm
You're
looking
just
at
throwing-
it,
you're just throwing
it's
out-
just sold
you're
in
just throwing
Canada.
out
misinformation.
And that was like the main soda in Canada, so I just assumed it was because I never saw it in America
Just a
when I was in
popular
Canada.
soda.
Just throwing out fake facts here. Oh, man.
Welch's sparkling grape soda and sparkling
That's
strawberry
nice.
were good too.
That's really
Delish.
nice. I will say, dude, there was a lot of them flowing out at the Allstott. Dude, the grape soda or the grape element of the transfusion, like just something about the grape juice with a carbonation factor to it. It's very nice. I think this was created by possibly Mike Allstott and Toby Hall, but they were saying all weekend they were drinking a Confusion, which is a transfusion with tequila instead of vodka. Cun.
Did you say cun?
Cun.
Okay, I can smell it.
Like-
Wow, that's an aggressive drink.
Yeah, that's the thing is it's when you get the vodka, the Tito's specifically in that drink, like it just tastes like a delicious fruity beverage. You're not hiding tequila in anything.
No.
Yeah.
Were you one of those kids that did, for some stupid reason, what do they call it, a suicide?
Oh,
You just
yeah,
do all this
kamikaze.
stuff?
I never was a suicide. I think I took my sodas too seriously to ever suicide.
My ex-mother-in-law, Big Red, would enjoy those because she felt like she was getting all those sodas for free. She's like, I just paid for one soda, but I can take my cup and I can put Mellow Yellow, Dr. Pepper, Mr. Pibb.
So we had a thing. I do have one that I still utilize this day that is a mixture.
Okay.
And if I go somewhere, specifically Jersey Mike's has the capability to do it where I often do it. Full circle, this goes back to my days working at the sausage stand.
Oh, yeah.
And we created something called the Mount Everest, and it's Mountain Dew and Sierra Mist.
It's Mountain Dew.
Yeah. So it's still got that, because Mountain Dew is just for me
Tang
too,
and lemon.
too syrupy.
Yeah.
So you cut it a little bit with the carbonated level of,
Smart.
which doesn't even exist anymore. It's now starry.
Sierra
Sierra
Mist.
Mist?
I got a Sierra Mist delivered last week by some.
did?
I got a food delivery. Yeah, they still have a.
So then what the hell is starry?
Maybe it's Starry, but they still have it listed as Sierra Mist on their
Oh,
website.
gotcha. Did it come? It was it was a fountain?
Yeah, and it came in a cup.
No,
So did I.
I was going to say, geez.
It does say on it replaced Sierra Mist.
Viscous.
Who?
The 6 Cent star.
Holy Joe Osment.
The 6 Cent star, Haley Joe Osment, allegedly used a shock anti-Semitic phrase in an exchange with an officer during his April 8th arrest in Mammoth Lakes, California. This 37-year-old former child star used the racist phrase that starts with a K in an unpleasant exchange with police, according to sources. Dude, that's a bad word.
It
that
is.
word really, really hits.
a hot
I
take.
never even knew. I got to tell you, I never even knew it was a word, and I think probably the only place I've ever heard it really was in American History X.
Oh.
I don't know that I've ever.
Really?
I don't think I've ever heard like a human being in a hateful way say it out loud.
You should try being Jewish.
Yeah,
You hear it all the time.
Have you been called it?
Oh my God! Starting in third. Well, it's a little bit skewed because from third to ninth grade, my best friend was Pakistani, and so we would refer to each other in racist terms. So
so he would call you.
He would call me
in like a loving way.
Oh yeah. Oh, my God.
What did you call him, Drew?
Yeah, what was yours?
Zahid. That's his name.
No, but like, what was your nickname for him? Like,
Zah.
you'd see him and you'd be like, hey.
Hey, what's up, Zah? How you doing? Dr. Ty, now a cardiologist in Lakeland.
Sandman?
That was one. That first part. Dune was another one.
Oh, no.
I mean, the backwards helmet is...
This is Haley Joel Osment. This all started, I guess, because he was trying to get on a ski lift without any skis on, and he also had his helmet on backwards.
Head giveaway, yeah.
You notice that?
Yeah.
That might be equivalent also.
The fact that he's had a little too much?
This dude was wasted. He was in that movie.
The Sixth Sense?
No, he was in the movie Tusk. Remember the one I've told you about before?
Yeah.
There was a Kevin Smith movie with Johnny Depp where they turn a guy into a walrus, which I found out that's called body horror. Have you ever heard of that classification of horror movie? Because there's a new movie coming out with Dave Franco and his wife, and they're framing it as a body horror movie. And I looked it up, and it's pretty much when you take Human Centipede would be another example of that. And I didn't know there was technically a whole universe of things like that.
He was in The Boys. When you saw him in that thing, did you think that guy looks like a fat Haley Joel Osment? And then you looked it up and you're like, oh, it is.
Oh, dude, he's a little chunker.
Yeah.
He's absolutely chunker. He also dubbed the police officer who arrested him a Nazi in the incident at the ski venue. Law enforcement sources described the police interaction as a really bad moment for Haley. Osment on Thursday evening told TMZ he was absolutely horrified by his behavior, which he said occurred in the throes of a blackout. Had I known I used this disgraceful language, I would have spoken up sooner. Okay. Oh, damn. So he's claiming he didn't know that he even said it until the footage came out roughly 10 days later. Dude,
no, that's the equivalent of my Twitter got hacked. You know what I mean?
Precisely.
That guy was so, you talk about a child actor that was on the cusp and just totally fell off the face of the earth.
Oh, yeah.
I think he was in that movie with Kevin Spacey, Pay It Forward, where he gets stabbed and dies.
Spoiler alert.
I don't need to see that.
Got tripped up at school.
He was arrested after officers got a call shortly after 2 p.m. claiming he was intoxicated. He was reportedly accompanied by ski patrol members when he was arrested. He lost his home in the LA fires. Yeah, the past few months of loss and displacement have broken me down to a very low emotional place, but that's no excuse for using this disgusting word.
Yeah, it is.
I'm very confused. Does this? So he called them that word, but then also said they were Nazis. His messaging is very, very.
Well, he called employees the thing, and then called the police.
Okay,
right?
That makes much more sense.
Yeah.
I think you forfeit the right to call someone else a Nazi when you use the K word for Jewish people.
Exactly. Number 19. People love this. I don't think I've ever had it. I think you might be a fan, actually, Drew. I think I've heard of you enjoying this a time or two. And if I'm guessing, Diz has had it as well. Number 19. Can you even get it in a store? Mountain Dew Baja Blast.
Okay.
Only at Taco Bell, I think.
Yeah. Well, they have a picture of a can of it. So at least at some point, you get it, right?
Once every couple of years, if I get Taco Bell, I got to wash it down with the Baja Blast.
What is it?
It's a special Mountain Dew that's somewhat tropical in flavor, I think.
Yeah, it's okay.
It's hard to describe any of those. I used to like the grape, the deep black grape Mountain Dew. Yes. That was really good.
Deep black grape?
It wasn't called that, but that's what it looked like. It was Mountain
Code Black.
No,
but it's something like that. Code Black is what they say at a convenience store. Never mind.
Deep
when your other friend shows up.
Yeah, I was gonna say
not the Pakistani one.
What was it called?
Black cherry? No.
Grape Mountain Dew.
Pitch black.
Oh,
that was it.
Pitch black.
That was Code
not
Black.
Deep black grape. Dude, they should really go back to the lab and work on the name because Deep Black Grape is somehow much better.
Deep black penetration. Yeah, get it in your throat.
Pitch black is what the Mets manager would say to Dwight Gooden when it was his turn on the mound.
Dude, I don't want you to lose your job on this show. I don't want.
Oh, yeah, that's true. That was on Sennick's show. I didn't say it.
You're going to get fired.
I'm a different character.
How are you going to get fired on not your own show? Number 18, Coca-Cola Vanilla. I got nothing for it. I don't even know. Number 17, cherry Dr. Pepper. I thought Dr. Pepper was cherry in nature, so why we need to do a cherry Dr. Pepper is beyond me. 16, Sunkissed. I do like an orange soda.
Oh, man, I haven't had a Sunkissed in forever. They did, I know you'll love this, they used to use the Beach Boys' Good Vibrations for their advertising.
Oh, I do like that.
Sunkissed orange soda taste sensation.
I was on the orange soda is pretty good until I saw Keenan and Kel. I go, do I love orange soda? Because do you remember Keenan and Kel?
Yeah, their whole thing was orange soda.
Yeah, he'd be like, who loves orange soda? Kel loves orange soda. It was like a whole thing.
Oh.
And I think I started to enjoy it more. Great marketing.
Oh, you're saying you think that it was actually them that made you like it?
Yeah, that I wasn't really a fan until that. I'm like, well, I must like it.
They probably sold a lot of orange soda based on that.
Their logo got me. Like they had it at the tennis courts that I played at, and on the changeover, there was just something so bright, vibrant, and refreshing about their logo that I would drink a Sunkist.
I'm going to run through a couple here.
Okay.
15, A&W cream soda.
Good.
Yep, that's on my Rushmore.
Yeah.
14, I'm a root beer man, but this is at the bottom of my root beer list. Mug root beer.
No, I'm a Bargs.
Yeah, Barks, that's a bite.
Number 13, always a nice treat, especially with some legit Mexican food. The Mexican Coca-Cola in the glass bottle made with real sugar.
Okay.
Hey, I think I heard you discussing this a couple weeks ago.
Oh?
What's the deal with the yellow cap Coke?
What do you mean?
Did I not hear you talking about this?
I think maybe a caller called about it.
So they sell Coca-Cola, I think, during Passover with a yellow cap.
It's kosher.
And it's kosher, but really just means it's more like the Mexican Coke. It takes out the high fructose corn syrup, and they use a legitimate sugar, which then asks the question, if you can make it at all, why don't you just make it?
Right. Yeah, that's absolutely true. They use it. They do it for Passover because it is certified kosher, acceptable to drink on the Jewish holidays with specific dietary restrictions.
Isn't it interesting though? They can make it special and make it more healthy and make it, but they're like, this is only for a special time of the year.
Yeah,
we can't be making this all the time for everybody.
Our machines can't take it.
Yeah, we're not doing that. Dude, this is a wild story. I'm just going to tell you. An absolutely wild story. A Minnesota father has been accused of forcing his teenage son to have threesomes with himself and other women. William Roy Witt, he's 39, has been charged with criminal sexual conduct for pressuring his son into having sex over the course of several years. His various girlfriends, Maria, Kimberly, Kay, Sarah, have also been charged in connection with the abuse. Court documents show the alleged abuse began when he really wanted to party for his kid's 15th birthday. He told police that the sexual encounter started on his birthday as a gift for his son. The son told police his father would coax him into sex with adult women he was dating, including one that at the time he viewed as his mother. Witt would allegedly provide alcohol and dude, just this is quite the picture.
Yeah.
He would allegedly provide alcohol and bring someone in to set up DJ equipment for the orgies at his home in Redwood Falls. The victim said he felt pressured to have sex with his father and these women. Morbid, disturbing, but what's the best song if you had to pick one to have sex with your dad and his girlfriends?
I do both Jay and Jane. 3 is the magic number.
Stunned like my daddy.
Al Stewart, father and son. Cats in the Cradle. It'd be a beautiful one. My son pulled up just the other day. Now there's 3 stupid whores that he's gonna lay. Be good.
The victim said basically every other weekend when he was with his father, imagine that's like you have every other weekend with your dad and you just know you're just going to have orgies.
Oh, man, here comes the orgies.
They would get intoxicated. The DJ would come and they would, and so would everybody else. Yeah, and then they'd listen to music and have sex. The teen claimed he was forced to have sex with his father and his girlfriend dozens of times between the ages of 15 and 17. Court documents describe lewd acts between the victim, Witt, and Rios, including the use of toys.
Dad, can we play catch? No, but try on this mitt.
Yeah. Oh. You know what musician's story is not that far away from that? And I know this because I've read his autobiography about 10 times.
Puff Daddy.
Anthony Kiedis.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
is that some reason why he'll only date girls that look like they're 15?
I think so. His dad, Blackie, was big in Hollywood.
Enough is enough, Drew.
Yeah.
Come on. Seriously,
his nickname
man. Come
was
on.
Blackie.
You can
Blackie
just quit
Kiedis,
if you want.
nickname.
Yeah.
And he would provide girls and drugs for a 13-year-old Anthony.
Man.
Scar tissue.
He's clearly scar tissues.
Sarcastic Mr. Know-It-All.
All right, let me hit a couple of these before.
Sodas.
By the way, out of the next 3, 2 of them are on my Rushmore, just so you know. Number 12, Diz already alluded to it, Barks Root Beer. Probably my number 1.
Yeah.
Probably, no, not my number 1.
Okay.
But it's in there. Number 11, who's drinking this? Canada Dry Ginger Ale.
Only with an alcohol.
Yeah, maybe with a transfusion or something
Or if I'm
like
sick.
that.
Yeah, always. Well, that settles the tummy.
Yeah.
Well, dude, that's when you go for the Vernors, which is, I know my facts, is a Michigan thing.
Is that your number 1?
Like number 1 ginger ale?
No,
I
Vernors.
love Vernors.
Yeah.
Like, I love Vernors.
That flavored Vernors that somebody
that
brought
black
you.
cherry.
Oh, my God.
Yeah,
that was
dude,
so
I had
good.
some. We were talking about it on the air, and they did a limited run of Vernors Black Cherry up in Michigan. And I wish I could remember the dude's name off the top of my head. He literally sent me cases and cases of Vernors Black Cherry 2 liters.
That's pretty awesome.
And they were so good.
Banana Solos from Trinidad. Send me tons.
Banana Solo.
Banana
Is
Solo.
it banana soda?
Banana Solo.
No, but is it banana soda?
Yeah.
Banana
It sounds
Solo?
jarring. Sounds jarring.
That's kind of interesting.
It's
because
amazing.
How is no American company threw out a banana soda?
Yeah.
We've got just about every other. I had some Squirt on Monday night out at Matt and D's.
Oh, hell
Some
yeah.
Squirt last night.
Dude,
Yeah.
that's nice, man.
Is that what we're doing?
Hell yeah.
Soda, grapefruit soda. I don't like grapefruit.
Squirt. Yeah, I saw you had the blanket laid down, so that was.
Yeah, didn't want to mess up their guard.
Number 10. This is a favorite of mine. I'm losing spots on my Rushmore at this point. It's simple. It's crisp. I love the carbonation, the burn that it brings. 7-Up.
Yeah, make 7-Up yours, baby. Remember those commercials? Those are good. It's a fine soda.
Did everybody play Heads Up 7-Up?
Oh
in
my
school?
gosh!
Of course.
Yeah,
I cheat all the time.
How did you do it?
You put your
head down.
Yeah, and then somebody taps you.
You got to guess who the tapper is. Yeah.
Somebody comes by and put your thumbs down.
I don't think you're showing 2 thumbs.
No, I just got
one.
tapped and you put your hand up.
Oh.
And I would always look at the shoes and
I
then
don't
you
know that whatever you're doing, I don't know that was part of it.
Yeah, that's.
There was a different game we would play in our classroom with our thumbs.
Yeah, and then just a classmate would sit on each.
No, there was a classroom game where someone would go around and push your thumbs down.
No, it was thumbs up 7-Up.
Yeah,
no, heads up.
Heads up, yeah. Thumbs up. You guys agreed on that right away.
Why?
And then went back together.
It's heads up 7-Up.
Why? What game did we play that we looked like Fonzie?
I don't think you had to have a thumb.
Might be a different game. Did you do the one where you silent eraser, where you throw the eraser to each other, and then you had to do it with one hand behind your back?
No.
We had a lot of rainy days.
That's kind of fun.
Yeah.
That's actually very fun.
The chalkboard eraser.
Yeah. Well, you'd have to throw it with one hand behind your back, and then whoever dropped it was the loser.
I feel like I catch it. It's going to hit me with the
That was
dust.
part of the fun.
That is fun.
Yeah.
Let's step aside for a moment. We've got more of your favorite sodas coming up next. Drew, I could tell when something really fires in your brain and gets you legitimately interested and intrigued. Mm-hmm. And I saw that look in your face the other day when I brought up the Red Robin Burger Pass.
Yes.
Well, what do you know? I've got breaking news about the well-being and the rollout of the Red Robin Burger Pass.
Oh. Can't wait to hear that. Hey, also, if I can give you a little tease.
Yeah.
The soda I'm thinking of that's number 1 on my Mount Rushmore, we talk about sometimes Mexican food pairs perfectly with Coke.
Yeah.
This is a perfect pairing with a cuisine that we never, ever, ever talk about. And you'll find out what it is next on Setting Show.
I love it. But before we do that, we're going to tell you about our friends at Win Derby at Derby Lane right here in beautiful St. Petersburg. It is a very clean area, a very clean county, and an absolutely clean establishment. $5 minimums at some of the tables, just like the good old days. You got free cocktails while you're playing games. They're bringing by snacks as well. The staff is amazing, and they're giving away on average $10,000 to $100,000 every single day.
Don't be fooled by the misconception that you need to be a poker pro to play poker at Derby Lane. You don't. You barely even know what 3 of a kind is to play and win. With the progressive jackpots, you might get a royal flush and get tens, if not hundreds of thousands of dollars.
You can still bet on the ponies. Don't go blowing your money around town. Go somewhere you can make money. You want a night out with the boys, a night out with the ladies. You got family coming into town. It is a great place to show off for your crew. They're doing tournaments all the time as well. You can check them out online for all the information you're ever going to need. It's win-derby.com. That's win-derby.com.
You won't let go. I had the girls wishing they were you. I know you heard about me, but guess what's going on?
You're listening to Setting Show on 102.5 The Bone. Stream Real Raw Radio live anytime on the free 102.5 The Bone app. Now, a Bone traffic update from the Farah and Farah Personal Injury Attorneys Traffic Center.
We're not doing too badly at the moment, but we do have that quickly building Friday afternoon volume along the interstates and major roadways. One example is along northbound I-275 in South St. Pete heading toward downtown. Accident-wise, a crash eastbound on Bryan Dairy at 66th Street is blocking the right lane. And there's a wreck in eastern Hillsborough, westbound along Boyette Road at McMullen Road. The big bridges are in relatively good shape right now. This is Jim with traffic.
You know, it's interesting. Car insurance commercials tend to focus on the simple fixes. A busted windshield, a banged up bumper. What about the human damages like pain and suffering? Farah and Farah, Tampa's accident attorneys won't let big insurance forget about your pain. For a Farah fight, you know who to call. Tampa.
The market's down and bills are up, but that doesn't mean the fun has to stop. When going out feels like too much, stay in and spice things up with XTC Supercenter and Planet X, your one-stop shops for pleasure, fantasy, and everything in between. From toys to lingerie, games to gear, we've got everything you need to turn a quiet night at home into something unforgettable. XTC Supercenter and Planet X, because your love life shouldn't suffer just because the stock market does. Come play with us.
If you want your windows there in weeks, pick up the phone and just text Reese.
John Senning here. Are you ready to win $15,000 in new impact windows from Reese Windows? Well, pick up your phone right now and text the word TRUST to 20129. That's TRUST to 20129.
Jasmine runs the boutique in town that always has the hippest trends. But before her store became a runway hit, she went to Mid-Florida, a local credit union that gave her shop the business checking account she needed. Plus, Jasmine pocketed $300 with her new account, proving that green is always on point. Now she's turning her A-line dresses into A1 games, and her financial worries, they've gone out of style. Mid-Florida, your life, your money, your credit union. Membership eligibility, terms and conditions apply. Insured by NCUA.
Just one step. That's all it takes to begin to make a huge change in your life with nursing education from Jersey College's School of Nursing. Just ask our grads.
Jersey College gave me all the tools and confidence I needed to prepare me to be a nurse.
The teachers here, they're amazing. They're supportive.
You're never alone. It's more than just a school here. I feel like it's a family.
2025 is full of possibilities. Take the next step towards your nursing dream today. Visit jerseycollege.edu. That's jerseycollege.edu.
Hi, welcome to the IKEA Spring Sale. How can I help?
Oh, hi. It's time for spring cleaning and I need a total refresh.
Perfect. Huge savings in store and online can help you refresh for less. Save up to 50% off on hundreds of select outdoor, garage, bathroom items and more.
Oh.
Plus, loyalty members can save an extra 10% on select sale items.
Wow. Now I won't have to spring break the bank.
Shop the IKEA Spring Sale March 18th through April 21st.
Offer valid 3/18 to 4/21/25. U.S. only while supplies last. Selection may vary. See store and IKEA-USA.com/spring sale for details. Restrictions apply.
Mike Calter for my friends here at Super Heat and Air and Plumbing. Now, you guys have heard about BOGO deals in the past. Right now, Super Heat and Air and Plumbing is offering $3,000 in instant savings on select AC systems. That's so much better. No waiting, no mail-in rebates. Instant savings applied right away. Why is this happening? Because industry-wide price hikes are coming for ACs, water heaters, electrical panels, some as high as 20%. But because of Super Heat and Air's long-standing vendor relationships, they've locked in today's prices for our customers only up until May 10th. After May 10th, prices will go up across the board. It's not a scare tactic. It's just the reality of what rising material and manufacturing costs are. Once that date hits, they can no longer hold the pricing. So if you're thinking about upgrading your system or you know your system is on its way out, this is the smartest window to lock in savings before the cost jump. It's going to be a hot summer, and if your air is not working properly, now is the time to call Super Heat and Air and Plumbing and let them come on out and give you $3,000 in instant savings on select AC systems. Go to superheatandair.com. Tell them you heard about the deal on the Mike Calta Show, but do it before May 10th. Superheatandair.com.
Avoid the stress of preparing to sell your home with the guaranteed offer from Mark Spain Real Estate. You can skip the hassle of spring cleaning and sell your home fast and for maximum value. Hey, it's JP, and don't worry about showings, open houses, or costly repairs. Mark Spain Real Estate's guaranteed offer allows you to bypass the market. You'll receive an all-cash offer and close within days. With over 12,500 five-star reviews, you can trust Mark Spain Real Estate to sell your home fast with their guaranteed cash offer. Go to markspain.com to get a guaranteed offer on your home today and start packing.
Have you ever taken your family to dinner and been shocked at how expensive the bill was? Or gone to the doctor and been surprised by a large bill that was sent to you later in the mail? There is over $22 trillion in U.S. tax-deferred retirement accounts like the IRA and 401k. So do you know how much you will owe in taxes on those accounts in the future? Hi, I'm Rebecca Walser, principal of Walser Wealth Management and a tax attorney. And right now, I want you to think about how much you've saved in your own deferred retirement accounts, whether it's $250,000 or more. Guess what? That is not all of your money. You will have to pay those taxes in retirement as you withdraw it when you have no income. At Walser Wealth, we created a retirement tax bill calculator to show you what you will pay in future taxes on your accounts, and it's free for you to use. Go to mytaxtest.com. Knowledge is only power when it's followed by action. Knowing your future taxes, we can show you strategies that might help you lower them and lower your tax burden overall in the future. For now, use our free tax calculator, mytaxtest.com, mytaxtest.com.
For nearly 2,000 severely injured veterans, everyday life has become filled with barriers. So we build specially adapted homes at Homes for Our Troops. And thanks to our donors and supporters, this life-changing gift of freedom is provided mortgage-free to these veterans. But we need you to join us too in completing this important mission. Please visit hfotusa.org and help build homes and rebuild lives.
Wesley Financial Group is not a law firm.
Are you a victim of the timeshare trap and think there's no way out? I'm Chuck McDowell, founder of Wesley Financial Group, the original timeshare cancellation expert. And I'm here to tell you that there is a way out. All you need to do is give my office a call. I will send you a timeshare exit information kit absolutely free, explaining how the timeshare industry works and your options for cancellation.
Call Wesley now for your free info kit. Call 800-549-8866. That's 800-549-8866.
Paid for by Wesley Financial Group.
Bulls Nation, get ready to be the Thunder for the 2025 playoffs, presented by Advent Health. Tickets for round 1 against the Florida Panthers are on sale now. To secure your tickets and everything Lightning playoffs, visit TampaBayLightning.com/2025 playoffs.
If you're hurt, accept no substitute. Call Farah and Farah. Tampa.
Climate Design Home Services. They really know their stuff. Climate Design has installed Trane heating and cooling systems for over 50 years. So put their experience to work for you. Visit climatedesign.com.
Now, a weather update from the Sun Toyota Weather Center.
Sun, Toyota.com.
This is Fox 13's Dave Osterberg from the Sky Tower Weather Center. Lots of sunshine and warmth for today, with temperatures kind of flirting 90, maybe 89 for a high this afternoon. Then clear, mild tonight with a low in the mid-60s. Hot and breezy both Saturday and Easter Sunday, with high temperatures right around 90 degrees.
Now, back to Real Raw Radio. Sponsored by Anajar and Levine, Accident Attorneys. Call 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
Now, back to Senning Show with your host, Sean Senning.
Welcome back to Senning Show.
Tony Coles.
Hey, safe to say I'm the biggest, the largest. Been stepping up since my mama stayed in them apartments. Regardless.
We are sending it home for the weekend. Drew Garabo live coming up at 4 o'clock with Sean Daly today. Couple studs in the house.
Oh, thanks.
He's kind of desperate to me. Remember? Yeah. It's a callback. It's a callback. I like Sean.
We both looked at you like, damn, that was kind of a deep dig out of nowhere. That was because the girl called him desperate that then wouldn't leave the broadcast. Jeez.
I have that on video, actually. I gotta.
Oh, of that girl calling him desperate?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Oh, dude.
And his reaction.
I didn't know you had that.
Neither
on.
did I.
Oh, man.
Legendary broadcast you guys had that day.
Yeah. I almost got taken to jail for my parking job, and almost never happened, but it did.
I went by that place. Where's Jude last night?
Yeah,
downtown.
you're right down there.
I was like, hey, John broadcasted there.
Let me run through a couple of our soda lists before I can get to this this unfortunate news about the Burger Pass. Orange Crush, number 9. I know it's a favorite of yours, Drew, at number 8. Cherry Coke.
It's just a classic. I absolutely love it.
Mountain Dew, number 7.
Just the basic one?
Just the basic Dew at number 7. That feels about right for Mountain Dew, honestly.
Yeah. You think so?
I mean, based on how many people I know love it.
Yeah, it's a top 10 soda.
Number 6, Fanta Orange. Number 5, A&W Root Beer. Number 4,
Good one.
Pepsi Cola.
I like that. That might even be top 2, but.
Number 3, Sprite. And this is your top 3 greatest sodas of all time. Number 3, Sprite.
What's 2?
Number 2.
Coke?
No, that's number 1.
It's one. It's one of my favorite. I love it. It's one of my favorites.
Go on.
Dr. P.
Oh,
Dr.
that's
Pepper is number 2.
Good one.
And number 1, it's classic. Coca-Cola.
Coke is it. Hey, can I give you my one that pairs well with the food?
Yeah.
And it should be in the top 20. Barbecue and cheer wine.
And what wine?
Cheer wine.
I will say cheer wine is really, really good. And I think you turned me on to it. You brought it to me from somewhere.
Four Rivers, I think.
Oh, yeah. You brought it it's in the, I don't know if this is hate speech or not. It's in the family of Dr. Pepper. Yeah. It's in that, I think they call those cherry sodas, right?
I think so.
I get they get the Pib and all. It's really, really good. Oh, man. It's really, really nice. And yeah, it is nice with something smoky.
Yeah, if you go to Four Rivers, they've got it in the fountain now.
They had it in the fountain, too, at PDQ forever.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah, cheer wine.
Cheer wine. And they have Cheer Wine Zero, too. You can find it in Publix.
Oh. Mm-hmm. I might have to add that into the rotation. I've been on the Dr. Pepper Zero lately, kick, which is anything that doesn't taste like a diet.
Yeah.
And for some reason, Dr. Pepper seems to be able to make that soda less diety than all the other sodas.
Our good friend Todd Wright had an incident the other night. You know how he is a stickler about some service. Someone gave him a Diet Coke instead of a Coke Zero.
Oh, well, dude, you'll notice the difference.
Oh, you absolutely.
I mean, Coke Zero is in the family of Coke. Like, you can taste it and go, oh, this kind of tastes like a Coke.
Yeah.
You take a Diet Coke and you're like, ugh.
Separate entity.
What is that? Why is I don't understand it though.
You don't understand what the difference is between
it's just
Diet
like
Coke.
you're making this thing that is essentially calorie-free, sugar-free. So like, why do you have two versions of that? Like, why don't you just make the best version of that?
Because probably some people like the taste. They've probably done so many focus groups. People like the taste of Diet, and some people like the taste of Coke Zero. Coke Zero tastes more like Coca-Cola, but some people, like our president, love that taste of Diet Coke.
So diet sodas and zero sugar sodas are the same in terms of sugar and calorie content, with both containing 0 calories, 0 sugar. The key difference lies in the taste and ingredients, particularly in the sweeteners used and the presence or absence of certain acids. Diet soda, like Diet Coke, uses aspartame as their primary sweetener, while the zero versions use a blend of sweeteners, including aspartame and, this sounds like something that's fun to put in your body. Asulfame potassium.
Sounds healthy.
Yeah, it really, really. So those are the differences. Some people do like that. I think that like bitter, diety type flavor.
Yeah, not me.
The Red Robin, I don't know any way to put it. I don't want to bury the lead. The Red Robin Bottomless Burger Pass was a complete disaster. It crashed the site, and a bunch of people who got them were charged $682.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, like lots and lots of people were charged almost $700. Multiple people have taken to the internet commenting that as far as they got, as far as they got into it, they were charged for it, but the charge was $682, with others saying it is legitimately easier to get a Taylor Swift concert ticket than it is to get a Red Robin Burger Pass. And many, many people were charged $682 for the $20 Burger Pass.
Like my father, Frank Garabo, says, if it sounds too good to be true, it probably is.
Well, and the answer seems to be here is that, and I don't know how websites work, but like, so how many people is the most amount of people that have ever been on the Red Robin website at one time in their entire existence?
Yeah.
Not many. So they went from probably having near
One visitor
zero
a day.
traffic to having millions of people at one time. And what do you know? It did not work out, and it absolutely crashed the whole deal. What do you guys think about? What do you think about honking a conch? I feel like has it been a minute?
I was off last Friday, so we didn't do it then. He was on the cruise too,
and then even the week before that,
I don't feel like we honked it. Did we honk it?
Yeah, we honked it.
Okay.
Because blew that through the honk.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
right.
you did do that. Yeah.
He did that.
And who would have thought that was only that was the least controversial thing you did in the span of 10 days.
Involving cannabis.
All right, here we go. There is absolutely something in here.
I don't know. I did pretty good.
Go, Johnny. Good.
Oh, we did it.
Diz, you're on camera.
Oh, he doesn't care. You think he cares? This is what he lives for.
This is on Facebook Live, too, by the way.
Oh, yeah.
This is a streaming show.
Yeah, that is a thing we should probably be mentioning. This is what we're live on Facebook. Like all the shows have been live on Facebook for the last 2 days. So
it'll probably be done by Monday. So
yeah,
go back and watch them.
I don't know what's happening.
You know what won't be done by Monday, fellas? The Bone Bonus $1,000 giveaway.
That's a good call. That is a
Can't wait.
That is a great call. We need to not forget to do that.
Oh, we're gonna hunker down on this one.
Well, the good news is, John, you only have one of them to remember a day now, and so do I. Like
that is good. Yeah, we used to have two.
Which is way better than both of us being responsible for two of them.
How many cover you so you're just part of two, right, Diz? A day.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh yeah, he's got to remember two.
Yeah. And he won't. Just like the rest of us. Friendly reminder, Wild Fork, St. Pete, 4th Street North, tomorrow, 11 a.m. I will be out there with Dr. Barbecue on the grill. Come on out, stock up for Easter, stock up for your WrestleMania party. I think Diz is going to roll through as well. I'm going to be rocking that sweet Setting Show NASCAR tee that we got. Thanks again to Moose for making that. That was really, really cool.
You're awesome, Moose.
Vroom, vroom, baby.
Vroom, 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 vroom. Don't go anywhere. Drew Garabo Live is coming up next. Am I forgetting something?
Drew Garabo Live's coming up next.
Yeah.
We don't have a Borum.
Nope, we're good.
Sending show is over.
Sending show is
Don't go
over.
anywhere.
Do not go anywhere.
Listening to Setting Show on 102.5 The Bone. We are Real Raw Radio. 102.5 The Bone. NASCAR lives on 102.5 The Bone. The cars. The drivers.
I'm not surprised, and anybody who is should rethink their NASCAR knowledge.
And all the left turns you can handle. Race Day Sundays, where NASCAR lives in Tampa Bay. Right here on 102.5 The Bone. Sponsored by Jerry Ulm Jeep Ram, #1 in the country. Now, a Bone traffic update from the Farah and Farah Personal Injury Attorneys Traffic Center.
We're not doing too badly at the moment, but we do have that quickly building Friday afternoon volume along the interstates and major roadways. One example is along northbound I-275 in South St. Pete heading toward downtown. Accident-wise, a crash eastbound on Bryan Dairy at 66th Street is blocking the right lane, and there's a wreck in eastern Hillsborough westbound along Boyette Road at Big Mullen Road. The big bridges are in relatively good shape right now. This is Jim with traffic.
Accidents don't happen between the hours of 9 a.m. and 5 p.m. And that's exactly why the team at Farah and Farah is available to take your calls 24/7. If you've got questions, they've got answers. For a Farah fight, day or night, you know who to call. Tampa.
Did you know even the smallest increase in mortgage rates can cost you thousands of dollars over the life of your loan? Hi, I'm Mark Stefanski, Chairman and CEO of Third Federal. It's true, even a 0.25% change in rate can cost you thousands of dollars over the life of your mortgage. But with Third Federal's new Early Rate Lock, you don't have to take chances. Early Rate Lock is the only pre-approval that locks in your rate at pre-approval, even before you find a house. Plus, we're so confident that our rates are the lowest, if you find a lower rate, we'll beat it or give you $1,000. And now through April 15th, get pre-approved with Third Federal and we'll pay all of your closing costs. So don't wait. Call Third Federal today.
Right now at Third Federal, even before you find a home, lock in 6.50%, APR 6.56% on a 30-year fixed-rate purchase mortgage. Visit thirdfederal.com or call 1-800-3RD-FED today. APR reflects 15% down for $350,000 loan amount. Rate requires automatic payment program and is subject to change. Restrictions apply. Zero closing costs on low-cost loans only. See conditions for lowest rate guarantee at thirdfederal.com. Equal housing lender.
2001 Odyssey is Tampa's #1 nude club on Florida's West Coast with over 300 of the hottest exotic dancers. 2001 Odyssey has been voted the #1 nude club by Best of the Bay. Check out the world-famous 2001 spaceship and encounter the wildest dancing in Tampa Bay. The after party happens every night. Full liquor next door. 2001 Odyssey, 275 in Raymond James Stadium on Dale Mabry, better known as the Strip.
Brandon Honda is having its biggest used car event of the entire year. Hi, I'm Sam Robbie. Right now at Brandon Honda, get certified pre-owned vehicles from $6,900, backed up with a real nationwide lifetime warranty. Get CRVs from $15,000, HRVs $14,000, Accords $12,000, and get certified Civics from an incredible $9,000. We're approving all credit applications, plus make no payments for 90 days. Get all the facts at BrandonHonda.com.
Call 813-527-9308 for more information.
And a lot of people, when they come in, they'll say, I'm usually much more active, but since I've been in pain, I've had to limit the activities I'm doing.
You're listening to Janelle, Arch Support Specialist at the Good Feet store.
He came in and he wanted to be able to keep up play sports with his kids. From there, we figure out which arch supports complement those activities. I fit him with the arch supports, and as I followed up with him, he's messaged me and said, I took my kids to the park today. We're walking, we're exercising, riding the bikes, and those are all things that he wasn't doing before because he was in pain.
For over 25 years, the Good Feet store's arch support specialists have been helping folks to live the life they love without foot, knee, hip, or back pain getting in the way.
Our goal is to have that long-term change for them. That's what's most important, is knowing that you leave an impact on someone's life. And I like that.
Try them for yourself. Stop in for a free personalized fitting and test walk at the Good Feet store.
Visit any of our 5 locations throughout Tampa, St. Petersburg, and Sarasota, and at goodfeet.com.
Springtime is here, and that means car buying season. If you plan on getting an electric vehicle, you're going to need an EV charger at home. Climate Design Home Services are your go-to company when needing to install or service an EV charger. Whether you own a Rivian, a Tesla, GM, or Ford, Climate Design Home Services can make charging as easy as plugging it in. Furthermore, if you need any type of panel adjustments or upgrades, the licensed electricians from Climate Design Home Services can ensure that you have enough power to charge everything in the comfort of your own home. No more driving around town looking for a charger, worrying you're going to run out of juice. Climate Design Home Services lets you charge at home. Call 727-295-1572 or go to climatedesign.com and schedule your EV charger installation. That's climatedesign.com.
Furman Chevrolet in Brandon is Tampa Bay's #1 Chevy dealer. What makes us #1 at Furman Chevy Brandon? We say yes. Yes to having Tampa Bay's largest new Chevy inventory. Yes to paying top dollar for your trade. And right now, we say yes to 0% APR for 60 months on the purchase of a new 2024 Chevy Tahoe or Suburban. Come see why we are #1. Visit us on Adamo Drive in Brandon or online at FurmanChevy.com. Furman Chevy Brandon. Together, let's drive.
It's 6:30 and the branch is closed.
Yep.
And you couldn't find your debit card.
Nope.
But you're going to get cash.
Yep. Cadence Bank Live Teller has extended hours, and I can get cash from my account with my driver's license.
My bank can't do that.
Nope.
With over 300 live teller locations with extended hours, there's opportunity here. Find a live teller near you at cadencebank.com/live teller. Equal opportunity lender, member FDIC.
This fall,
the police coming straight from the underground.
Ice Cube is bringing truth to power.
Am I ever? Then a natural born killer.
You know how we do. Featuring 4 decades of attitude, a musical production like he's never done before. Taking the stage at Amalie Arena, September 11th. Ice Cube, Truth to Power Tour. 4 decades of attitude.
Straight out of Compton, it's a crazy brother named Ice Cube.
Get tickets now at Ticketmaster.com.
John Senning here for Furman Ford, Clearwater's big Ford store. If you've been waiting, trying to figure out that perfect moment to buy a new truck or SUV, guess what? That time is now. For a limited time only, Ford Motor Company is offering employee pricing for all across a full line of trucks and SUVs. Now, what does that mean for you, you might ask? That means you're going to pay exactly what a Ford employee pays. This is an unprecedented opportunity that's going to give you massive savings on some of America's best-selling vehicles. Go see Bob Murray and my friends at Furman Ford today. They've got that brand new, big, beautiful showroom you've got to see to believe right on US 19 in Clearwater. You can even check them out online at FurmanFord.com. Furman Ford, from America, for America. Make sure you let them know that John Senning sent you.
This is a story of the one. As a maintenance specialist for university housing, he knows college students can major in wear and tear. Plus, housing so many students doesn't leave a lot of room to house all the supplies he needs. That's where Grainger comes in. With over 1 million industrial-grade products and fast, dependable delivery, Grainger carries the quality products he needs so he doesn't have to. From a new door hinge to a whole new faucet. Call, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
If you suffered an injury at a place of business, dial pound wall. That's all. Morgan & Morgan.
1025 The Bone. Real Raw Radio. WHPT, Sarasota, Tampa, St. Pete. And 1073 WXGL HD2 St. Pete. Live from the WeatherTight Windows studio.
My name is Drew. Pronounced with the O.
It's in your face with Drew Garabo.
I'll write it and we'll do it live.
Is that supposed to be scary? Pegging isn't new for me, friendo, but it is for Disney. Look, I've never been a natural bottom, so we're gonna take things real slow, and I want some crazy eye contact.
Live from the 102.5 The Bone Studios in St. Petersburg, Florida. It's Drew Garabo. Live.
Picture this, drunk as spit on a pirate ship in some shackles and a brig with a couple cracked ribs, thinking, son of a bitch, how'd I get in a sitch? Oh yeah, rubbing the witch, how could I force? Yeah, I had make a deal to never really reveal. The X marks the spot, but
forget
what they thought. I am what they're not.